up, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Keep the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. Sit it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escorting my haters out. They wish you sleep. Can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Yo, watch this. Wow. What's up, people? Did y'all see the verses last night between Cash Money Records and No Limit Soldiers? Did y'all see that? Because I didn't. Okay. I'm asking if y'all saw it so y'all can tell me about it. I'm just asking because I missed it. You know why I missed it? Because I was online with my friends V. Lenore and Legacy Moon. Okay. That kind of took priority. But super proud to have New Orleans represented last night. You know, some people say the Cash Money people won. Some people say the No Limit people won. Now, I didn't see it, but if I had to guess or if I had to speculate based on what I know about both record labels, right? I'm going to say that in my estimation, Cash Money Records should have won. Okay. Now, whether or not they won or not, I got to go back and look at it because, like I said, I haven't seen it. Okay. But you know, if I had to guess, I would say that the Cash Money side should have won. All right. I don't know. Y'all tell me if you saw it. All right. Listen, welcome to the Native Tribe channel, the Native Tribe show. You know, they call me Native. And today we are going to go back in time. Not too far back, okay? We're going to go back in time to October of 2024. I thought it would be interesting to see what has changed in the tone, what has changed in the conversation between Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III and Ernesto Williams. You know, they say he's nasty. Who is they? A grand jury. I thought that would be kind of neat going back from October of this year to October of last year. Let's check out, you know, what we see and compare and contrast. Does that sound like a good deal? Does that sound fun? Let's have some fun with this, okay? It is Sunday. I do want to know what you all are having for dinner. Sunday dinner means a lot to us in the South, okay? So I want to know what you all got brewing, what you all got cooked up, what's on your menu. I want to know, all right? Now, let me tell y'all this. I got up this morning and finished a show on Hulu called Washington Black. Let me tell y'all something. It's 8 episodes. If you got Hulu or if you're borrowing somebody else's Hulu password, shame on you. But but if you got that, listen, check it out. It is an amazing show. I loved it. I loved it from beginning to end. Thought it was a great storytelling. Check it out. If you've already seen it, let me know what you think about it. All right, whether you liked it or not. Because if you didn't like it, I understand. I get it. I understand. Okay. I understand that something like this would not be universal, but again, I love good story, and I felt like it had a good story through all 8 episodes. So let me know if you saw that. All right. But anyway, let me see who all is here today with us. Okay. I'm super interested to know. Thank you all for being here. Today, first up, we got Coffee's Brewing is here with Flames in the chat. Hello, Coffee's Brewing. How are you, ladies? Dimples is also in the house. I got Kimberly Bloom in the building. Nesto's new Bobo shoes. Survival is my superpower. I love that name. Says Happy Strawberry Sunday, Native Tribe, Urban Media Mods, and Tribe. Listen, YouTube still has these names kind of jacked up. All right. So if your name is not your name, kindly remind me, okay, in my old age of who you are. Because I don't want to lose track, okay, of who's here. All right. But thank you so much. Survival is my superpower. I do appreciate that. The real Brown Family Chronicles is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Ms. Nisi's also here. Hello, hello, hello. DMV 703 is in the building. 501 Queen. I see you here. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Attitude and Tylenol is also in the house with Flames in the chat. Toddy Jackson's in the building. Juju D is also here. Wendy Shaw in the building. Justin's mom has joined us today. Shirley Testified finally is in the house. Darlene Coffee also in the building. Michi 3 is here. She says, hey, Native Tribe and Mods, on my way home from church. I'll be in as soon as I get home. As soon as I get home from work. I hear you, Michi 3. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, let's talk about it all is in the house. That girl in the building. My tie is here. Hello, hello, hello. Oregon City Street is here. Hello, hello, hello. Ms. Mad About Music in the building says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe family. Happy Sunday. Ms. Mad About Music, I'm working my way back to 1:30, okay? I'm trying to go slowly but surely, Ms. Mad About Music. I went from 2:30 last couple weeks, and I'm at 2. Hopefully next week I can be back on track. I'm trying to get my sleep back on track, Ms. Mad About Music, but I got my friends that keep me up all night, okay? But thank you so much for being here, Ms. Mad About Music. Sakina Salifi is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Jackie 315 is in the building. Sherry is here. Soundcheck Annette is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Dimples Wimples is in the house. Now, Dimples Wimples, how hard did you dance last night? That's all I want to know. All right. How hard did you dance? Dimples Wimples hit me up and said, I'm out here acting a fool with this cash money, no limit thing. I said, ooh, ooh. So Dimples Wimples, I hope you ain't break nothing. Okay. I hope you ain't twist nothing while you was trying to twerk something. Okay. All right. Thank you for being here, Dimples Wimples. Val, baby, non-wet ass and full pocketbook is in the house with a member milestone. She has been with me for the gestation period of a baby, 9 months. That's right. Val Baby's non-wet ass and full pocketbook. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a member, and thank you for the member milestone. We starting it out on a good note. We might not be cash money, but we still gonna dance with a member milestone. Val Baby's non-wet ass and full pocketbook. I love the name, and I love that you have been with me for 9 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. All right. Hey, let's talk about it all is in the house. I got Ilvia Park also in the building. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Prima Wanda. Thank you so much for being here today. And Prima Wanda, thank you for the Cash App. I do appreciate you so much. All right. I'll do it on Mondays in the building. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Beverly Pierce also in the house. Hello, Beverly Pierce. How are you all the way from Oklahoma City? She gonna represent that OKC, all right? Every single time. Thank you for being here, Beverly Pierce. Leo Lady is also in the house. Us seniors need love too is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I got Delicate Dale in the building. Mary Willis is also here. Hello, hello, hello. I got Sassy Sue. Thank you so much, Sassy Sue, for letting me know who you are. I appreciate that. Native's favorite niece, Sky, is in the house. Says, "Hey, Uncle Native and Tribe. Hello, my favorite niece. How are you? Hope you are doing well. All right. Let's see. We also got Just Nikki's in the building. Hello, Just Nikki. How are you? Hope you are doing well today on this Sunday afternoon. Kimmy, who is also in the building. Penny Dud in the house. Hello, Penny Dud. How are you? Says, "Hey, Native, you missed my 6 month member and super chat last week." I did. I apologize for that, Penny Dud. Blame it on my heart, my head, or whatever else caused me to miss that. Okay. And please forgive me. It was not on purpose. All right. Penny Dud has been a member for 6 months. Y'all want to dance one more time? Let's dance one more time. This time we're going to do it for Penny Dud. It is a member milestone that I missed. Penny Dud, thank you so much for rocking with your boy for 6 months. I do appreciate that. I appreciate all the support. And hopefully you forgive me for overlooking that on the last time. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Diva Ray is in the building with flames in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Talks with TK is also in the house. Hello, how are you? Siri Colette is joining us on a Sunday afternoon. His Keeper 12 also in the house is Hey, hey, Native and everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Dimples Wumpa says, "My back is hurting from throwing my ass in circles during verses." See, I told y'all. I told y'all. Okay. I told y'all. Nikki G is in the house. Hello, Nikki G. How are you? Say J also in the building. Hello, Say J. Hey, let's talk about it all is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. LeBron's unicorn is in here. Hello, Janetta in the building. Janetta says they should have, but did not. Okay, Janetta, I'm gonna take your word for it because I look, anything can happen. These people old. Okay, these people old as hell. All right, they older than me. All right. So then maybe I don't know. I heard something about Wayne wasn't there, which is kind of weird because he wanted to be at the Super Bowl but didn't want to come and represent at the damn verses. But I don't know, Janetta. I'm gonna have to check it out. I know very little about what happened last night. Okay. Leo Lady says dinner on this rainy Sunday is mushroom and quinoa veggie burger without the trimmings, vegan cheese, home style fries. Believe it or not, Leo Lady, I love me a good vegan meal. So I'm gonna pull up. I am. I am. Sounds absolutely delicious, Leo Lady. Beauty is her name is here with flames in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Talks with TK say no limit one. To mix, they looked good as a unit. Cash Money and them was all over the place. You know what talks with TK? Seeing as how I know them people. All right, I know. Look, I know a few no limit people, right? But seeing as how intimately I know Cash Money, I'm not surprised that they were the unorganized group between the two. Okay, that doesn't shock me at all. So I can believe that happened. Talks with TK. So thank you for telling me something that I probably probably already kind of knew in the back of my head. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out and see. Ms. Q94 Butterflies is in the building with flames in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Say J say what it do, what it do, what it do, native and the drivers, and Lady Smokey. Smokey is asleep. She wanted to play this morning. And I don't know why. It's weird. She has energy in the morning for some reason. I don't know what that is, but she wanted to run around and play. So we played for a little while and then I had to come do this. Okay. So I had to let her do her own thing. She's in there sleep right now. But yeah. Bevy C is in the building, says good afternoon, Native, Smoky, and Tribers. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Analytical one, thank you so much for the super chat. Um, she says, "Yay, some Native Sunday shenanigans." That is correct. That is what we will do today, and that is what we do every Sunday. Analytical one, thank you for the super chat and thank you for being here. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Make Beauty Forever is in the building. Says, "Hey, happy Sunday! Thank you so much for being here. Make Beauty Forever." Cam Lewis is in the building. Hello, Cam Lewis. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Siri Colette says corned beef, cabbage, mac and cheese, string beans, fried wings. About to cut these whole wings up. Cornbread, rye bread, and corned beef sandwich. Siri Colette, you got a lot going on this menu. All right. We got some corned beef, no hash. Okay, so Nesto was wrong. You're not eating corned beef hash, you just having the corned beef. Okay, you got some cabbage and macaroni and cheese, you got some string beans. Then we get to the meat of this menu is the fried wings. You about to cut these whole wings up. Okay, now we're gonna come back with some cornbread, rye bread for a corned beef sandwich. Wow. You know what, Siri Colette? I've thought about it, and after further deliberations, I'm gonna pull up on that menu, okay? And I'm pulling up because you got two things on here. You got cornbread on here, and you got some mac and cheese on here, and you got some wings. That's three things, okay? I'm sorry. So I like it. I like where we're going with this whole thing, Siri Colette. Now, I'm not sure about the rye bread for the corned beef sandwich. Are we having the sandwiches too, along with everything? I'm just curious, just curious. But definitely, you got my attention with that menu. Absolutely. Attitude and Tylenol says salmon bites, asparagus, and diced sweet potatoes for dinner, made with canna butter. Salmon bites, asparagus, diced sweet potatoes, attitude and Tylenol. I am. I'm pulling up. I am pulling up on that menu. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. I like what you did there. All right. And I'm interested in these salmon bites because I ain't never had that before. So I'm pulling up on that menu. Thank you, Attitude and Tylenol. That sounds great. And I love me some sweet potatoes. So yes, that's amazing. Okay. That is amazing. Um Shady says, "Hey, Native and Tribe. My boyfriend and baby are sleeping, watching football highlights and listening to you. A perfect Sunday afternoon. Fly, Eagles, fly." Okay. All of that sounds great. All of that sounds great. Football highlights. We got the Falcons losing. I'm happy about that. We got we got some sleep going on. Okay. And the Native Tribe Show. How about that? How about that? I get to be a part of the thing. Yay me. Yay me. Okay. Thank you for being here, Shady. I do appreciate that. One Pepsi's also in the building. LeBron's unicorn says, "I'm going to be making garlic chicken, asparagus, and cheesy scalloped potatoes a little bit later." Garlic chicken, asparagus, cheesy scalloped potatoes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm pulling up. I am. I'm pulling up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm pulling up on that. Okay. Now, maybe not so much for the asparagus, but them potatoes and that garlic chicken. Yes, LeBron's unicorn. I am pulling up. Okay. All right. I am. G Creates is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Tracy's in the house. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Siri Colette also showing out with some vanilla peach buttermilk pound cake. I love all those words. Save me a plate. Siri Colette, just keep me some couple slices on a plate and put some foil on it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Survival is my superpower, says fresh garden veggie soup and Jiffy honey cornbread. Y'all know that cornbread is my weak spot. So, yes, yes, yes. Y'all making me hungry right now. Okay. Um, Justin's mom says Chinese General So egg roll fortune cookie. I still have half of it for later tonight. And guess what? Put some on a little plate. It don't got to be a big plate, Justin's mom. Just get one of your little saucers. Put me some on a plate um, and then put some foil on it. Okay. All right. Y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Okay. Darlene Coffee said on West Side Story. Thank you, Darlene Coffee, for reminding me of who you are. I appreciate that. West Side Story in the building. Okay. Steph Natural in the building says, who that? Who that? Hey, Native in chat, cleaning, listening to you, and getting ready for the Saints game. Yes, indeed. Let's see if we can pull off a miracle today. Okay. The Buccaneers look good, Steph Natural. All right. The Buccaneers look good, and we have been looking very bad. Okay. So who that back to you? All right. Who that, Steph Natural? And let's see what the Saints can put together today and win our second game of the season. Okay. Let's see if we can pull that off. No more ponytails in the building, says my brother Native and family. Hello, my sister. How are you? All right. Let me see. That dude 06 in the building says, hey, Native and Tribe is still so cold. It's so cold in the D. How the fuck are we supposed to keep peace? It's all in a nigga mind. Yeah, if y'all don't know about T Baby and It's So Cold in the D, y'all check that out. It's on YouTube. Okay. Old Man Johnson's Farm in the building says, hey, y'all, Angel Hair is in the building. Hello, Angel Hair. How are you? Hope you are doing well. EK is in the building, says, I'm catching alive. Hey, Tribe. Hello, EK. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you coming through. All right. Queen Black is in the house. Says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Free to Be Me is here. Says, hey, Native, Mod Squad, and Tribe. What up, doe? What up, doe? Free to Be Me. Representing the D where it is so cold. How the fuck y'all supposed to keep peace? I don't know. Anita Richmond's in the house. Tanya B is also here. Hello, hello, hello. Diva Law 888 in the building. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Life Ain't Over is also in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you are doing well today. We got let me see who else is here. Now, Prima Wanda says that today is going to be leftovers. Leftover mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A, which is good. Leftover Panda Express. Teriyaki chicken, which is good. Also had lasagna, chicken parmesan, and fettuccine with shrimp. Prima Wanda, you know what? I don't know how much you got left over, but yeah, I like all of that. Okay. I like all of that. All of that sounds good. And ain't nothing wrong with some leftovers. Shoot. And the mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A is good. So you're right. You are absolutely right. The real VB, Law and Order Certified, is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Just Kenna is in the house. She says, hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you are doing well on this cool Atlanta Sunday afternoon. It's not I don't see no sun out there, Keena. I don't see no sun. None. None. It's it's kind of cool outside. So hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. All right. We got let me see. SD Martinique is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Chica is in the building. B. Ann is in the building. Thank you so much for being here, B. Ann. So good to see you. We have LeBron's uniform. LeBron's unicorn is in the house and has just become a member. Y'all, the family continues to grow. All right. And it is LeBron's unicorn, not LeBron's uniform, okay? LeBron's Unicorn, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. We're doing some members only stuff this week, y'all. So check your notifications and check the community wall on members. But LeBron's Unicorn, thank you so much for becoming a member today. Cross Country Cruiser is also in the building. BB Babies is here, says hi, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Anastasia Nelson also in the house. Hello, hello, hello to you. How are you? Allegedly in Harmon is also in the house on this dreary Atlanta afternoon. How are you? Muffin 218 is in the house. Hello, Muffin 218. Kia Elder has joined us today. How are you doing, Kia Elder? Hope you are doing well. We have Natasha Razor Glam, the supermodel, is also here. Says hello, everyone. On my way to the gym, I'll be in the bushes. Well, thank you so much for coming through and being in the bushes. I appreciate that. X2 Complicated is also in the house. Hello, X2 Complicated. How are you? Lou Springer also in the building. Hello, Lou Springer. How are you? Thank you so much for being here today. I got Virgo Callie also in here. She says, hello, tribe. Happy Sunday. No, happy Sunday to you, Virgo Callie. I appreciate you being here. Erica Watson also in the building. Hello, Erica Watson. How are you? Let me see who else is here. Miss 215 representing Philly. Philly is in the building and she got some chili and cornbread, keeping it simple on a cool Atlanta day. Is it cool up there in Philly? I imagine that it is. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. I imagine that it is kind of cool. If it's cool down here, then it would make sense that it's cool up there. All right. Attitude and Tylenol says, do I need to hold the can of butter on your? I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm just being real with you. Maybe if you told me what it was, I'd know whether or not you need to hold it. Attitude and Tylenol. I don't know what it is. Okay. Life Ain't Over says baked chicken thighs. I might throw some barbecue sauce on them, sweet potatoes and butternut squash and a salad. Yes, yes, yes. I'm there for that. Life Ain't Over. I am there for it. Okay. Make Beauty Forever says, Native, don't you hate, just rise up. It appears as though the Falcons need to rise up. Okay, Make Beauty Forever. All right, just saying. Because let me just take a look at this score because I believe that the Falcons are losing. All right, if I'm not, it is 17-3. Okay, so I don't need to rise up. All right, it would seem that the Falcons would need to rise up. Y'all notice Samuel L. Jackson don't do them commercials no more? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Kia Elder says, I know one house there's no need to waste your time with. I haven't thought about cooking. Okay, Kia Elder, it is fine. Okay. Do what works for you, Kia Elder. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Do what works for you. That if you don't want to cook, don't cook. But I'm pulling up on some folks with some of these menus. I ain't gonna lie. Talks with TK say stopped at my favorite food truck yesterday. Stuffed salmon with lump crab and shrimp mac and green beans. My. You got any of that left? You got any? Do you have any left? I'm just trying to see something. Okay. All right. Lady Dimple says making chili and cornbread. Okay. Chili and cornbread twice. That sounds good. Rody Love is in the house. Says happy Sunday. We ready. Okay, Rody Love, we ready. All right. If we ready, say that then. Say that then. Jay Blake is in the house. Says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm driving and listening. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My Ty says it sucks when both of your teams are playing one another. Bears versus Ravens. Well, the good news is that somebody has to win. Okay, my Ty, somebody got to win. Aunt Natty's in the building. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Aunt Natty. How are you? Short is in the house. Says, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Mona C is in here. Says, hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Driving and listening. Drive safely. All right. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Aunt Natty has become a member. Thank you so much for your membership, Aunt Natty. The family continues to grow. All right. Thank you, Aunt Natty. I do appreciate your membership. I appreciate your support. You have always supported this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Where are we? Is everybody here and accounted for? Could that be the case? Jane is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Lifestyle by Miss Kim is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Shelly C is also in the building. I also got Sweet Peasy in the house. Hello, Sweet Peasy. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Leisha Alicia has become a member. Y'all, the family is growing. All right. I'm always excited to have new members. We got some exciting new member stuff happening. Thank you for your membership, Leisha Alicia. Okay. Attitude and Tylenol said that it's weed butter. No, I'm good without that. Okay. I am good without that. Alicia said my Apple Pay finally worked. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm glad you got that working for the membership. Thank you, Alicia, for your membership. You are the best. Okay. All right. LeBron's Unicorn says, LOL, Falcons always losing. I go to the game to cheer on the other team. Well, you should go there and be a Dolphins fan today, okay? Because the Dolphins seem to be turning up on them busters, okay? All right, as Dion would call them, busters. Kia Elder says stuffed salmon sounds good. It sure do. It sure do. Coffee's brewing over here bragging about the weather in California. You know, it never rains in Southern California. And Coffee's brewing said it's sunny out here in California. That's nice. It's not sunny here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's just not. All right. It is not. My task said, thank you for that glass half full. Right, exactly. I mean, that's what happens when you got two teams. Sometimes they gonna run into each other, right? They gonna run into each other. Native's favorite niece Sky said Little Caesars in the play. Had Little Caesars yesterday, and it was actually very good. I ain't mad at that. Mixtures Monica is in the house. She says, hello, hello, Mixtures Monica. How are you? Baptize that ass is in the house. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Kia Elder says, I think it's amazing how you take time out and attempt to acknowledge everyone because everyone is important to me, Kia Elder. I would not be here literally without this community. So, yes, I do try to acknowledge everyone, let everybody know that the love is mutual. You all come see me, and I want to make sure that I see you. Okay. But thank you, Kia Elder, for recognizing that. But yes, I do. I really, really do. It's important to me. Lady Redbird is in the house. Says hello, Native and tribe. And for dinner today, pepper steak and rice, string beans and potatoes, and a salad and chocolate cake. Don't eat beef, okay? So I won't partake in the steak. The rice, string beans, and potatoes, yes, I can actually make a meal out of that. Lady Redbird, I'm gonna I am. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Um, uh-oh. Shelly C says, hey Native, what about my milestone? 13 months. I did not see it. How do I not see that one? I don't know, Shelly C. But Shelly C, if you have been rocking with me for well over a year, I do appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for supporting me for 13 months. That's something that I'm just overwhelmed with because man, when I tell y'all this has been a journey, this has been a journey. But let me tell y'all, it has been a great journey because I have done it with this supportive community, people like you, Shelly C. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody, we got to remember milestone, and it is Shelly C. Thank you, Shelly C, for 13 months of membership. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate all When I tell you all of your support, I appreciate all of your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. PYT is in the building, says it's about 80 degrees in Vegas. I'm gonna fry catfish and shrimp with salad later. You had me at catfish being fried with some shrimp. You had me there. Okay? You had me there. All right. You did. Doggone it. Tanya B here. Indeed, be here. Okay. Thank you so much, Tanya B here, for being here today. I appreciate you for coming through. Jay Jammin in here says greetings to all. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see. Is everybody accounted for today? I think so. I think so. Let's see. Just double check. Real is also in the house. Hello, Real says chicken and savory brown rice, fried okra, and my homemade banana ice cream. Oh my goodness. Believe it or not, Real, I am ringing your doorbell because of the fried okra. Okay. It's the okra that got me. It is the okra. All right. Thank you, Real, for that menu. Aunt Natty says dinner today was at church: chicken spaghetti, baked chicken, green beans, corn, salad, garlic toast, and red velvet cake. Every fourth Sunday is youth Sunday, and we eat at church. That sounds really good. Aunt Natty, I'm gonna give you one of these because we're gonna walk back into the church.
Oh my God!
Okay, so I'm gonna walk back in church with you. So I don't need to ring the doorbell because the dinner was at church. So I'm just gonna walk in. All right, we gonna go back up there. Are they still up there? Is the youth still up there serving plates? Because if they are, I want to walk back in
Oh my God!
and I want to testify just a little bit, just so I can get a plate. Okay, Aunt Natty, that's what I want to do. That's what I, that is what I want to do. But thank you, Aunt Natty, for that menu. It sounds amazing. Jay Jamin says lamb chops and couscous. Uh, mm. Butterfly Diva, what you mean me? What you mean? What are you trying to say? Butterfly Diva, huh? I'm gonna need you to expound on that thought, okay? Kingdom of Kush, thank you so much for being here, sir. It says, hey, native Snoop Dogg killed it yesterday. Down for my ninjas. Okay, all right, okay, Kingdom of Kush. My least favorite verse on that song, but okay. Rest in peace, Mr. Magic. All right, and C Murder is in prison, so I guess Snoop Dogg was the only one left, huh? Yep, that's what it seemed like. Damn shame. But rest in peace, Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic was a good guy. All right. Ray Della Lewis is in the house. Says dinner today, spaghetti and meatballs, corn on the cob. That sounds amazing, Ray Della Lewis. Okay. All right. Y'all cooking up some stuff today. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good menu day. This is a good menu day. Granny the Great is in the house. Says, did I say hello? I don't know if you did, but I am saying hello. Yee Yee, aka Abuelita, is also in the house. Is everybody here and accounted for? I believe that we are. All right. Now, let's move over to our content. All right, what are we here for today? Today we want to explore one of the many faces of Nesto. All right, Nesto has many faces. We talk about this all the time. We talk about the Shirley Strawberry face, right? We talk about the Dion face. We talk about the Dre face. There's a Lamont face. Okay, Nesto has many faces. And oftentimes, when the people that are in his circle, when they hear these calls, they get a little bit confused. Dre wants to know why Nesto let Sonya call him an idiot. Okay. Dion wants to know why Sonya is running the show. Right. Sonya wants to know why Nesto said to Dion that he can't afford her. So there are many faces to Nesto, right? He's a different person each and every time. So today I thought it'd be interesting to let's go back about a year, a little bit over a year now. And let's go back and let's look at this visit between Sonya and Nesto. And let's see what face he's putting on at this time last year. Okay, that's what we're doing today. Let's get let's get Goddess Goddess wants me to do the Nesto warm up. Do y'all want to warm up today? Do y'all want to warm up today? Even though I'm not reading no text, y'all want to warm up because Goddess is requesting that. Is that okay with y'all if we do that? Is that okay? All right. I'm gonna do a little bit of warm up. Okay. All right. It's at the request of Goddess Gulp. I hope I'm saying that right. All right. And we will we will we will warm it up this way, okay? Since we are going to talk about Nesto today, okay? All right. me, me, me. You have to listen to me, me. They're not listening to you. They need to listen to you. No one's listening to you. Them folk, 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 them folk. I don't know them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk. That part, that part, that part, that part, that part. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, 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 hello. Bingo. Bingo. Thank you. And live your life. Just go and live your life. Go and live, just live, just live. Turn that car back in and cancel that insurance and live your life. Just live. Just live. That's all I want y'all to do. Okay? Just live. Okay? All right, good Judy. All right, Juju D. No more ponytails, Kia Elder. Just live. Just live your life. Okay? Okay? Can y'all do that for me? Can y'all do that for me? Just live. All right? Thank you. Just live your life, Anita Richmond. That's all I need for you to do. Is just live your life. All right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, 2155. 2155. 2155. 2155. 2155. Feel like I'm burning up in hell. I see how we gonna do today, right? I see what kind of day we gonna have. I can already tell, okay? I can already tell we gonna have what kind of day we gonna have, okay? All right. Dimples Wumples tell the ducks to straighten up their face, okay? Tell the ducks to straighten up their face because they don't need to be looking at you like that, okay? All right. All right. Here we go. We gonna get we gonna get into it, y'all. Like I said, today we're doing a visit that is from all the way back last year, 2024. October 13th is the date of this call. Okay. As a matter of fact, we got two visits. We got the 13th and the 20th. Okay, of 2024. All right. Music in my heart. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. All right. I appreciate that. So let's get into it. Okay. Here we go.
You're sitting too low.
I want y'all to look at the location of this woman's part. Okay. I want y'all to, I'm gonna try to stop
Hello.
it so you can see. Do y'all see the location of her part? And do you see how the part kind of fades at the bottom? Ladies, can you explain to me what the name of this is? Huh? Huh? Can y'all explain? Can y'all explain to me what the fuck is happening with her head on this day? Dimples Wumples, you're good at this. You're good at this, Dimples Wimples. Can you explain to me what's going on? Ann is in the house. Okay. Ann often can give me answers for these questions. What is happening right now with this part in her hair? Justin's mom said it's called camouflage. Okay. A lady 747, thank you so much for being here. Listen, Justin's mom said it's called camouflage. Okay. All right. Um, what is going on? As a lady says, it's a ghetto. Okay, it's a ghetto comb over. Okay. Anita Richmond says nope. So stop asking. I I'm curious, okay? All right. Now I don't know if y'all can tell from my avatar, all right, but I don't have any hair, all right? And I don't know if y'all can tell from this part, but she don't either. Okay. But what I'm saying is that as a guy who's just curious about the world, okay, I have questions about a lot of things. All right. What the fuck is happening right here? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? According to Anita Richmond, you don't know. Okay. And I should stop asking because you don't know. Okay. All right. Hello, kind and fun. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Dimples Wumple said that's a 3/8 part. Dimples Wumple said that's a 3/8 part.
Aha!
Okay.
Aha!
Okay. All right, I can go with that, Dimples Wumples. I can go with that. All right, all right. Shay B says Nesto rocking a college cut like the educated man that he is. You know what, Shay B? I had not looked over to that side of the screen yet. Okay, hadn't looked over there. But yes, Dr. Charles, did I say hello to you? Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Charles. Lifestyle by Miss Kim says female pattern baldness covered up with a bad toupee ponytail. I can tell what kind of Sunday we are about to have. Okay, I can tell. I can tell right now. What I can tell right now. Now Tanya B wants to see it again. Okay, Tanya B. Now Tanya B. We ain't even started the damn thing yet, but I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Okay, I'm gonna show her picking up the phone. Watch this, Tanya B. Watch this. You see that? You see that? You see that gap right there? You see that gap right there? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, Tiny B, see what's going on? Mm-hmm. Still ain't got no answers. Anita Richmond say y'all ain't got no answers.
You're sitting too low.
See it? Do you see what's going on? I see several different textures, okay? Not an expert, but I see different textures there. One looks like it's a little coarse, and one looks like it's a little weavy. There's a lot of shit happening in this one frame of video. Do y'all see what I see? Huh? Y'all see the textures and how they don't match up? It don't look like it should all be in one head. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Shady says, "Can we count how many times he's going to say real hair? Because he can't say real, real hair." Yes, indeed. Yeah, we can do a counter on that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Goddess Gulp says, didn't she tell Sylvia she has alopecia? She had alopecia lie. I'm pretty sure she did. She had alopecia lie. She ain't got no goddamn alopecia. She need to cut that bullshit out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she did say that. Alicia says scallywag part. Makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. Yep. Town says the colors don't match up either. Right. No, they don't. You're right. I'm looking at that now. There are different colors happening. A little light brown on the right side, a little darker on the left side. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Absolutely amazing observation. I agree with you on that. Let's see what else happens. Let's see if they say anything.
I'm sitting on the pillow.
You're still sitting low. You gotta sit up
Yeah, what should
or
I
sit
stand?
back one. Wow, what? Yeah, they got you. You maybe need a bigger pillow or something.
I folded it in half, so it's like it's doubled. So my ass
Oh,
ain't that
okay.
big. Sorry. Fat ass person. So dang, you got a big booty. Big
Oh, okay.
booty.
Well,
Uh,
how you doing? You up mighty early?
I know. I'm so sleepy. I got up at 7.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
gotta
Well, how
get
you
up because I
feeling?
gotta go to court with you. I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm maintaining. Yeah. They say the little tablet thing ain't gonna be working till Wednesday, so yeah, it's got a little glitch in
Oh,
it.
really? You gonna
Yeah,
fix it?
yeah. I told her that's today.
Just so cold in here.
I told you that. Hey, this is every day.
Never cold in here though, but I'm like, fuck.
It's cold every day.
It's
Yep.
cold outside. It's like 64 degrees.
Mhm.
And I guess maybe because when I come, it's usually warmer, in the evening or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Could it be any colder in this joint? Like, damn, I should have bought a jacket.
Okay.
Here's a solution, all right? Because I am solution oriented, okay? I believe in finding solutions for things, okay? Here's a solution, Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. You could always date people that aren't locked up, or excuse me, locked up. Okay. You could always find you a boyfriend that's not married and not locked up. Because, see, when you date people that aren't locked up, you can be in warmer climates, warmer environments. You don't have to go to the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility to see your boyfriend and be cold. Does that sound reasonable, Angel here? Huh? Kimberly Bloom, does that sound reasonable to you? I'm just curious. Tanya B here. Trina 2 is in the building. But Trina 2, let me ask you, if your boyfriend is locked up and he's locked up in places that are cold and you don't like being that cold, is not a good solution for you to date people that don't get locked up? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Jay Blake. I'm just trying to provide a solution to her. Since it's so cold, it's just so cold, Kimberly Bloom. My tie is so cold. It is so cold. Now, Dr. Charles says she looks much healthier here. I can't tell Dr. Charles whether it's she looks healthy or whether she's got a whole bunch of makeup on, because in this shot right here, it looks like there's some discoloration, some bad foundation. I could be wrong. Again, I'm a guy. Okay. But just looking at her, Dr. Charles, I can't tell whether it's makeup or whether she actually does look healthy. I can't tell. Maybe y'all can. Maybe y'all can. Cross country cruiser, he's locked up. Okay. He is locked up. That's where he is. All right. All right. My tie. All right. So if you don't want to be cold, just date people that aren't locked up. That's all. That's all I got for her right now. That's all I got. That's all I got.
The blue look good on you.
Yeah, I know you always said you like blue, right?
Yeah, blue look good on you. You know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, your ponytail look good today. See, with your natural hair, your real hair. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice with your real hair.
Real hair. Right. I was supposed to get braids, but the girl faked me out twice, so we ain't gonna worry about it. In the front,
Oh,
get
okay.
braids. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I stopped it. Yeah. I stopped it right here. Uh huh. I did. I stopped it. And why do it look like a comb over in the back? Why it look like that back part is combing over that little thin part right there? Huh? And what's good looking about this ponytail? Why this ponytail look different than the other fucking ponytails that she come in here with all the time? Why, y'all? Why? Why is he lying to her? Huh? Why? Do you know why? Kimberly Bloom, Kimmy who Kimmy who said which hairs are real? Look, Lady Redbird, you took the words out of my mouth. You know he lying to her. Stop lying, man. Stop lying. Man, I ain't think we was gonna have to pull this out this early.
Nesto be lying. Nest.
Y'all know Nesto be lying. Y'all know Nesto be lying. Lady Redbird, I agree with you. He need to stop lying. She need to stop lying about getting some fucking braids. What the hell the braids gonna attach to? Y'all help me out with that shit because I don't understand what the hell's. I don't understand what the hell's happening right now. I don't understand. Okay, all right. That girl says, Sonya, she didn't fake you out. She couldn't find enough hair to grip. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that because that's what braids. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna go? Look at this. Look at this still shot right now. Where are they going to go? I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening, and I don't understand why he lying at this particular moment. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Jay Blake said, "What's that hump in the top of her?" I don't know. I figured maybe that's like a pocket that she can hide stuff in. You know what I'm saying? Bubble gum. I don't know what she would put up there. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Principal says that ponytail is limp and anorexic. It is both of those things. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh my God, it is absolutely that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, Miss Principal. All right, let's see what else he say. Let's see what else he lying about.
Yeah, yeah, that fits you a whole lot better. I don't want to be saying too much on this here trick box here, but people twist
Right.
whatever you say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's a problem.
Yeah,
Problem, boy.
you must get compliment where compliments due. If it's nice and classy and clean, you're supposed to say something nice anyway. But hey, I gotta give due respect where it's due. Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna
fine.
twist
That's fine. They're gonna twist if you walk across the street, so it don't even matter. Yeah. So
They're gonna twist it.
you still catching out, or you gonna stay a little while? What you planning on do?
I'm gonna stay until after court. Then I'm gonna go because I was gonna leave. I mean, I know I gotta go up. I may have to go to Ohio for a funeral. It should be this week coming because he passed Wednesday. Maybe I'm gonna see. Cause I was supposed to go up on the 14th. I just didn't go. So I'm gonna see how I'm feeling about that. But definitely after the 7th, I'm going up to Michigan because I'm gonna be there for a minute, and hopefully that'll be like 2 weeks at least or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Okay. So did you enjoy yourself yesterday?
It's fun. It was cool.
That means no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't like bougie.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay then.
Bougie. I'm not a fan of black tie.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Sonya. That was not Tyrese's best work. Okay, that was not. I mean, when you look at the body of Tyrese's work, okay, black tie. I'm not a fan of black tie. All right, that's not. I don't know. It's just something about black tie that just didn't work for me either, Sonya. So yes, that's not the best work that Tyrese has put out. Okay, but can we talk just briefly about? She says it over and over again in several calls, several visits that she's not a fan of bougie. Could it be that um, Anita Richmond said, "But you are a fan of black dye." That's funny. Now that's funny. Matter of fact, Anita Richmond, I can't let that one pass. You got yeah, you got one of those. Listen, I find it very interesting that she makes a point to say that she's not a fan of bougie. But what I also find interesting are the things that she calls bougie, right? Things like Benihana's, right? Things like affairs where you have to dress up. And I often wonder for somebody who's not a fan of quote unquote bougie things, but yet she claims to come from money. She claims that she comes from money, but at the same time doesn't like bougie things. But at the same time, doesn't have water in her RV slash camper slash trailer, right? Eats hot dogs every day. I'm wondering if it has more to do with the fact that Sonya ain't got no god doggone money and she's intimidated by people that do, which is why she always calls Nesto bougie. She calls Shirley Strawberry prissy. She's very critical of people that have more than what she has. She's very critical of people who present themselves to have more than what she's able to present herself as having, right? But yet and still, this is the irony of the whole thing. Yet and still, she tries to compete with Shirley Strawberry, who she cannot compete with because Shirley Strawberry has a career. Shirley Strawberry has an income, a hefty income, whether you believe she makes $1 million a year or not. Personally, I don't believe that. But if you believe that she got a raise, or even at her the rate of pay we know she has, which is, you know, 400,000 a year, right? That's what she makes, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Now, if you believe she makes more, fine. That's a whole other conversation. But we can agree that she makes more money than Sonya does, right? But and that intimidates Sonya. So I think it's awfully telling that Sonya always talks about how she doesn't like quote unquote bougie things. And it's because she can't keep up, she can't compete, she doesn't have what it takes, and she's trying to impress Nesto with her her humbleness. Like, I don't have to have all these things. I don't need the internet. I don't need TV. I want to go back to the 80s type of conversation. I think it's very funny and I think it's very telling. And yes, it is 24-3 my tie. Thank you for reminding the Falcon fans that their team is losing. Let's listen.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore. In my 20s and 30s, I cared about, dressing up and all of that stuff. And now I just be like, for what? You know, for what? So how are you?
Oh, and Dr. Charles, thank you for whatever reason your bullseye reminded me. Also tying into what I just said, this is the reason why she feels triumphant with being the only one in Nesto's life right now, is because somebody that is bougie, somebody that she is intimidated with, in Sonya's mind, she took her man, right? In Sonya's mind. Now I say that because I want to be very specific. We all know that Shirley left, okay? But in Sonya's little weak, fragile, underdeveloped mind, she took Shirley Strawberry's man, and that is a win for somebody who detests the people that have more than she does, okay? So I just wanted to throw that in, all right? Now let's listen to How Are You? Let's listen.
Hey, like I said, I'm just trying to just chill out. Just keep my mind focused on, keep reading my Bible and just staying focused in my mind. I kind of just keep my mind off the negativity. That's kind of basically it. That's all out there.
That's
all
all
I'm seeing every day.
That's all it is. That's all
Yeah.
it is. You gotta keep. That's why I've been watching cartoons. You've been cracking, but that's the only positive thing you can watch is stuff for children. Anything for adult, unless you watch 90s programs, is either ratchet, fighting, negativity, gossip. You know, world news is negative too. They don't report anything positive. So if you want to be in a happy space, you just got to sit there and just watch something that's animated. And they have a lot of good animated movies.
This grown ass, old ass woman, okay, says that the only thing that you can watch is cartoons. Okay. All right. So all you can watch is cartoons. Okay. So the only thing you can watch is cartoons, because anything else is just, is just negative. Okay. Albert, I gotta ask my friend Albert. Albert, what do you think about that? That the only thing that you can watch is cartoons because everything else is negative.
That's fucking stupid.
You know, Albert, I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel like there's a lot of things that you can watch that are uplifting, that are positive. I think that the show that I just watched was so inspirational, so um um just mind-blowingly good with the storytelling, and and it was very good. All right. Majority black cast, I would say maybe about 60% black cast. Great storytelling. Loved it a lot. Okay. But according to this dipshit right here on the left side of the screen, the only thing that you can watch is cartoons. Can y'all see? Can y'all see Sonya sitting up watching Tom and Jerry, watching Tom and Jerry put grenades and dynamite down each other's throats, right? The pianos falling on the heads of the people on the Bugs Bunny cartoons, right? Cannonballs shooting at different cartoon characters, right? But she says that the news is negative, right? She says that the only destructive thing is the news, and she watches cartoons all god doggone day. Huh? Huh? Now Jay Blake says she looks like a cartoon. Jay Blake, yeah, you do. Now, Jay Blake. Now, when you write, you write. Okay, all right. When you write, you write. Jay Blake, and I can't even be mad at the fact that you said she looked like a cartoon. All right. Now, Jay Blake. Now, I don't know what cartoon you're referring to. All right, but I'd have on the screen right now, and I'm gonna make this a little bigger. All right, that on one of her worst days. All right, she kind of reminds me of this one. Okay. All right. She kind of reminds me of that cartoon right there. That is Slowpoke. All right. From the Speedy Gonzalez cartoons. All right. Now, Jay Blake, is this the cartoon that you were referring to? Huh? Huh? Since you said she looked like a cartoon, is this who you was referring to? I'm just curious. I ain't trying to put words in your mouth, okay? So I'm just curious if this is the cartoon that you are accusing her of looking like. Because honestly and truly, there is some resemblance if you look hard enough. Okay? There is some resemblance, but you gotta kind of look a little hard, okay? All right. I ain't know if that's who you was talking about, Jay Blake. I ain't know. I ain't know. Okay, Granny the Great, stop laughing, Granny the Great. Stop laughing. All right. Now Jay Blake said that one works. Okay. I'm just trying to say. Anita Richmond say bingo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's listen, y'all. This cartoon watching ass elderly person. Let's listen.
That adults can enjoy. But it's just, a positive space. And I've been reading, so. And
Did you bring a book?
I didn't bring
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'm going to put it by my keys because I looked at it this morning, was like, bring the book. But then the baby woke up. She was supposed to stay asleep. She woke up
Okay.
at 8:30, right when I was getting dressed. And so I was like, I kept putting her back in the bed, turn the TV on, watch this, go in the bathroom. She right there. I'm like, oh. But I kind of mostly did my hair last night because I was trying to figure out, was I going to wear it down or up? And up one, so. Because I don't have a hair.
It was winning today. It was winning today. It's winning today. Yeah, it's winning today. It's winning today. Yeah.
Yeah. I slicked it.
Yeah, you're good. You're straight.
Slicked it and I curled it back.
That's good. That's good. You're straight.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Look, it's growing.
So where your headspace at? Where your mind? You ain't got to tell all your business. Everybody trying to get in your business, but you give me 2%. I can understand 2%.
What is this shit that she does while he's talking? Like most people, like when people talk to me, I'm listening. First of all, what is this face right here? Okay. What the fuck is she doing here? That I don't like, there's no context. So like if I play the conversation, there's no context. What is this face right here? Okay. What happens? I'm super curious, y'all, and I'm really, really, really being sincere when I ask this question. What is happening in her head when Nesto is talking to her? Is she listening? And if so, why is her face doing all these damn calisthenics while he's talking to her? Look at this face right now. Watch what happens. Just pay attention to her face. Okay. Watch this.
And up one, so. Because I don't have a
Yeah,
hair.
it won today. It was winning today.
Okay, now watch. Watch what happens.
It's winning today. Yeah, it's winning today. It's winning.
What is that? Dimples Wimple said she's sneaking out some farts. Okay, all right, I can buy that because that's what that face right there looks like. But I'm curious as to what is happening. What is this reaction to Nesto? Okay. Anita Richmond said, "What is her business that we are getting into?" I don't know, Anita Richmond. I don't know, but I'm trying to understand what the fuck is happening with her face right now. Okay. Jane says she thinks scrunching her nose is cute. It's not, though. Look at this shit. She looks ridiculous. She looks ridiculous. Okay, watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch what she do. Watch this.
Winning today. Yeah.
Yeah. I slicked it.
Yeah, you're good. You're straight.
Slicked it and I curled it back.
That's good. That's good. You're straight.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Look, it's growing.
So where your headspace at? Where your mind? You ain't got to tell all your business. Everybody trying to.
Okay, what is this? What is she point? Is she high? Is she high? Wendy Shaw says she's formulating the next lie. Dr. Charles says she thinks that the shimming is cute, and he told her he likes when she squinches her nose. Okay. That's why she's doing this right now, Dr. Charles, because I don't get it. What is she pointing at? He hasn't said anything funny. What the fuck is she doing right now? It's so weird to watch her just squirm around like this, Dr. Charles. It is. Shit's weird. It Coffee's Bruin says, I can't stand when she repeats herself. I know, right? Siri Colette says it's a stinky diaper. Oh my God. Analytical One said, for a woman her age, she's defiant, but has low self-esteem. It's crazy. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And you know what, Analytical One? What makes it even worse is the fact that Nesto is her source of feel good. Nesto fuels her flame. Nesto, all right? The man that lies so much that I had to make this. Nesto be lying. So you are, if your self-esteem is reliant on a liar, you are in serious trouble. Okay? All right? Especially this one right here on the right side of the screen, who lie about every god doggone thing. Nesto be lying. And you're right, it is crazy. All right? It absolutely is crazy. Tanya B said, no, Native. She's used to releasing every 45 minutes. Oh my God. Boys Nana, thank you for being here, Boys Nana. Boys Nana says her diaper is full. Okay, you're right. Yeah. DC Lively also says looks constipated. Looks constipated. That girl says, Sonya, the only business you have is being a broke hoe, and we enjoy laughing at your weird ass. Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah. I also I also want to hit Sonya with this.
What's so funny?
Because I don't know. What is she laughing at right now? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Hold on. Help me understand BS, thank you for this comment right here. Says, I think Sonya during the incident slash injury suffered cerebral hypoxia. That's why she's stuck in the 80s and 90s. Just my opinion. Sure, stupidity. I love this comment. Okay. Because honestly that happens, right? That happens where you're stuck. That trauma puts you in that space where the trauma happened, and you have to like really work yourself out of that. If you don't, that is where you'll be stuck. So yes, that is a great possibility that that is what is happening. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. um Analytical one says self-esteem is in the basement is if it's reliant on an inmate. Correct. And that is exactly what this is. She relies on Nesto to make herself feel good, okay, about herself. And that's sad. That's a shame, but that's where she is. Now, the Real Brown Family Chronicle says there is absolutely nothing cute about Sonya or anything she does. You are correct, especially this shit right here, this Sammy Davis Jr. looking shit that she's doing right here. Okay, all right, that's weird. Dimples Wumple says Native Tribe Urban Media. Did you see my member milestone? I did not, Dimples Wumples, and I apologize that I did not. Dimples Wumples, just moderator of the year, right? Dimples Wumples, thank you so much for supporting the tribe. Thank you for being a member. I did not see your member milestone, but thank you, thank you, thank you for rocking with your boy for as long as you have. Everybody, we got a member milestone, and it is Dimples Wumples. Shout out to Dimples Wumples. Thank you so much for the member milestone, Dimples Wumples. I do appreciate that. And let me tell you the other thing that I appreciate, okay? This tribe, this family, this group of people that we sit around and we talk about these videos and we laugh and we cut up, but we also have some very educated ladies in here. And I appreciate that. There is nothing more attractive than a woman that is smart, okay? Now, and I say that because Bian also comments and says, Sonya is someone with arrested development and maladaptive. Yes. Arrested development is definitely her. She acts like a child, but then when you think about the traumatic things that have happened to Sonya, they happened at her at very formative years, right? Between her mother leaving, between the shooting that happened, these were all things that happened to her in her younger years. She does not act like a woman that is of the age that she actually is, which is her mid 50s. Okay. At this point, she's about to be 56, 57, somewhere in there. I don't know, but she's too old to be doing the Mr. Bojangles here with Nesto on the phone on this visit. Okay. I mean, and it is what it is, right? It's up to her to either therapy herself out of this or, do some self-reflection or whatever it is that she needs to do to catch up with her age. But as of this time right here in 2024, that is not how she's acting. As of 2025, that definitely is not how she's acting. So thank you all for those comments because it does put a little bit of reality behind what it is that we're seeing. Okay. Let's listen to some more.
Get in your business, but you give me 2%. I can understand 2%.
Everything's good, I guess. I can't complain. I mean, it is what it is. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, told you sitting low.
Like the worst camera.
Is it the
I'm
camera or
actually-
it's the chair?
My shit, look, it's folded up.
Oh.
I can't make it no higher. Ooh, unless I stack the chair.
Oh, okay.
You know how chairs be stacking and they make them higher?
Yeah. That's probably what you should have did.
You
Stack
don't
the
know
chair.
until the TV come on how the camera is adjusted, because the other one was really low.
What is wrong with the way she's sitting now? I don't get it. What is he complaining about? What does he want to see? Does he want to see them titties? Is that what he's trying to get to, y'all? Is Nesto trying to see the titties? Because just say that, Nesto. Say I can't see your titties, because look how he looking. He looking with them Buster Brown glasses on, like he trying to see the titties. He looking down. He is looking down. Just say that, Nesto. You want to see the titties? Just say you want to see the titties. God dog. Because honestly, if we look at what he's looking at, what they're showing us is his view, right? You can see her face. You can see her. You can see her shoulders. Why does she need to sit up any higher unless you're trying to see her titties? I'm just saying. A man such as Nesto, a man that we know all about, right? That's right, Coffee's Brewing. He is looking extra creepy, right? Look at him. Well, everything we know about Nesto, okay, says that the reason why he wants her to sit up higher is so he can see them titties. Why he won't just say that, y'all. Okay? All right. Yes, Cupcake, creepy okey. He is being creepy okey right now. Okay? Because he wants to see them titties. And I don't know, I don't know why grown folks can't just say what the hell they want. All right. You want to see the titties, Nesto? Say that you want to see them titties. You done already said in the other phone call, you like touching on the blueberries. You like that. You ain't never told Shirley Strawberry no bullshit like that, but you told Sonya that. You like them blueberries. You like touching on them titties. Just say you want to see the titties. God, dog, is that so hard? Why you sitting up? You ain't sitting up high enough. Why you so low? Nigga, you can see her face, but obviously you don't like her face. Neither do we, okay? You want the titties. I'm just saying. Pretty Frugal Diva says, I'm late. Hey, y'all, Pretty Frugal Diva, you are not late. You are present. And Pretty Frugal Diva, where we are right now is Nesto is trying to get Sonya to rise up like the Falcons, and so he can see them titties. That's where we at right now. Okay, all right. That's what that's what we looking at. Deanne, thank you so much for the comment. Says she was looking for validation and didn't get it. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. That girl said he want to see titties on a bird brain. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Chanel Heslop, all the way from South Africa, says she is so desperate for him and trying to be the woman he wants, and her only point of reference is Shirley Strawberry, and she is trying to be like her, always talking about hair, nails, and shopping. Correct. She can't do it. It's a goal she will never be able to reach. She just can't do it. And you know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to be Shirley Strawberry, right? Be yourself. Be the best possible Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III you can be. You won't have to be Shirley Strawberry, but in order to get this maladjusted Negro on the right side of the screen, she feels like that's what she got to do, Chanel Heslop. And that's where the sad part comes in, okay? Now, we do have Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries in the house, all right? It says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm here. Now, start over in the V. Lenore voice. No, we're not starting over, okay? All right, but thank you. Thank you for being here, Legacy Moon. Everybody, my friend, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries is in the building, okay? All right. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Kimberly Bloom said, but she's white. Yeah, well, he want to see them white titties, I guess. I don't know. Look how he looking, though. He looking like he literally looks like he's trying to look past that blue line. It's so weird. It is so damn weird.
Mm-hmm.
The one we was on last week, that was a lower one. Yeah. But I won't miss. I'm gonna do the trip where I don't miss a visit. I'm gonna see you, then I'm gonna like, and then before the next one is up, I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's gonna be cold up there. It's cold now. I know it's gonna be cold up north.
Oh, so and how's Barbara lady? They doing pretty good.
The who?
Barbara lady, you
Oh,
can't hear me?
it's all sounded like bobulated, and I was like bobulated.
Oh,
What?
okay. Well, sorry, got.
Sonya, you mean to tell me that your boyfriend can't talk? You mean to tell me that your boyfriend can't talk? Something we say every god doggone time we go live, and you just figuring out that this nigga can't talk? Yeah, it sounded like Bible. It sounded like what? Anything but Bible lady? Is that what you're saying? Huh? You can't understand him either? Well, welcome to the club. Damn it, welcome to the club.
So much noise going on. Oh, okay. All right then. Let them know I'm praying for them.
She's good. She's good. Yeah, she's good. I'll let her know.
Yeah,
I was
that's
supposed to do
good.
lunch with her, but I had went and picked the baby back up, so I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna do it one of these days when my granddaughter's around.
So let me just say this, okay? I want to say this about Sonya, the baby, Nesto. Have you all noticed that there is a pattern with Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III? That what she does is she puts up barriers that don't have to be there, right? So we talked about earlier, if she didn't want to be cold in the building, don't date men who are incarcerated. That way you don't have to go visit them in cold buildings, right? She says, well, I was gonna have lunch with infamous Sylvia, but the baby, and I got the baby, but that's not her baby, right? That's not her baby. Nesto is not her husband. Nesto is not her boyfriend. Sonya has a tendency to put barriers up that are unnecessary in her life. So her life is complicated because she makes it complicated. And a lot of times, people that do things like that are hiding from something, right? They need a distraction, or they need something to make themselves feel important, right? Keeping this baby makes her feel important. This is not her child. This child is not related to her, yet she feels like she has to have this child in order to feel important. Nesto is not her husband, her boyfriend, her boo, right? In her head, she likes him, right? She likes Nesto. We know that. But they don't have a relationship. Let's be perfectly crystal clear about this. Nesto was attempting to ghost her, but she has inserted herself into his life. She's inserted herself into this story so that way she can feel important. This is also a reflection of her self image and her self esteem. Because why in the hell would you want to put a burden like Nesto in your life on purpose? This should fall squarely on his friends and family, of which she is neither. She does not know this man, right? But she is obsessed with it. And guess what? Nesto ain't gonna tell her no different, right? Nesto ain't gonna tell her, leave me alone. Because guess what? Nesto is benefiting from her obsession. So yeah, he's gonna keep encouraging her and encouraging her. But at the end of the day, if Nesto was to get out today or tomorrow, which by the way, with Sean Hoover as his counsel, okay, he ain't never getting out. All right, let's just be perfectly clear. But I'm just throwing out a scenario, okay? If he was to get out, and by some way Sean Hoover could finagle it, he cannot. Okay, I'm just saying. But we all know that if that were to happen by some form, some miracle, that Nesto would not be in her life on the outside of this jail, right? We know that. And I think a sense of Sonya knows that as well, based on his behavior before he got locked up. But Sonya places these invisible barriers, okay, in front of her so that she can seem important, so that she can raise her own self-esteem. And again, that's really, really sad. The fact that you can't go to lunch because of a baby that's not your baby, a baby that you did not birth, a baby that's not related to you. The fact that you spend all this money and time, plane tickets going back and forth before she moved to Atlanta. You got to spend your grandchild's birthday at a jail for a nigga that's married to somebody else. That's her self-esteem or lack of manifesting itself, right? Showing you that she really doesn't think that highly of herself. Just a thought, y'all. Just a thought. Let's listen.
Okay. So you start your gym workout yet?
I did.
Sure, sure.
What
Yeah, okay.
the?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I did.
That mean no. That's what that mean. That's what that mean.
So really, no is yes, but
Yeah.
not. I want to try to get it in every other day, but that baby, she know how to get out that stroller. And I bought her a new one.
Well, I done
She
seen,
flipped
I
it.
done seen, I done seen women with babies go to the gym now. They be working that thing out. You're like, you don't forget how that feel.
Yeah, because my youngest is like 24. I didn't have to go to the
Okay.
gym when I had him. I didn't fall apart till like what? After I got sick.
I'm sure. Tanya B, thank you so much for the super chat. Tanya B says, Native, do you think she'll return measure to the mom this month because there will be no benefits, food stamps for Sonya to get due to the shutdown? Interesting question, Tanya B, and I had not thought about this, okay? But if we think about it, probably not. All right. And probably not for the reasons that I just explained. All right. If we look at what measure actually means, it means more than money to Sonya, just like Nesto means more than just relationship to Sonya. Okay. Measure makes Sonya feel important. So even without the benefits, now, do I think that Sonya can take care of this baby without benefits, without additional SNAP benefits and things like that? No, I don't. But do I think that Measure makes her feel important? Does Measure make her feel like she's doing something? Yeah, she does. Does Measure make her feel like an authority? Yeah, she does. Does Nesto make her feel like an authority? Yeah, he does. So I think Measure and Nesto play the same roles in Sonya's life, right? They play the same roles. They make her feel like she's in charge of something. Keep in mind, Sonya has never been in charge of anything. In Sonya's entire life, if you look at her backstory, things have just happened to her. She has not been in control of anything. But guess what? When you got a baby, you're in control of that baby to a certain extent, right? With Nesto, she's in control to a certain extent of, well, I'm taking care of your case. I'm calling your lawyer. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It makes her feel needed. Sonya has always been the runt of the litter and has never been made to feel needed. So, yes, I do think she'll keep Measure. And I do think that's the reason why she got Measure back, right? She's wandering around in this camper slash RV slash trailer, and nobody needs her. She's not wanted anywhere. But guess what? When you put a baby in the picture, guess what? Now that baby needs you, right? It's the reason why she'll never leave Nesto alone, because Nesto, quote unquote, needs her. So the answer to your question is that no, I don't think she'll do that. But Tanya B, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Kimberly Bloom says everything on a Monday, not a Wednesday, not a Friday, but a Monday. Yes, she'll do it on Monday. Okay. You're right, Kimberly Bloom. She will do it on Monday. Let's listen, y'all.
Okay,
When
but
I
guess
got
what?
sick, right?
I done seen people get sick, still bounce back. Did you never know what was going on with them till they tell you?
I didn't know. I didn't know that shit came out of nowhere. That shit came out of
Okay.
nowhere. You know, woke up with that
You,
feeling.
you can't get comfortable or something?
Trying to, right? This is freaking camera and then with a chair. I don't know. I guess you just be seeing my head. Thank God it's not big.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so sad, so sad. So
What's so
sad. I
sad?
haven't been
What?
watching the news. So you've been watching the news. I haven't been. I don't watch the news. All I know is everybody mad at Barack for making that speech trying to come down on black people.
I agree. I agree.
She don't watch the news, but yet she knows about people being mad at Barack Obama. Is that what I'm supposed to understand? Huh? Is that it? Is that it? Speaking of politics and people being mad, Queen Lily is in the house. Hello, Queen Lily. How are you? I tell you what. If you want a good political outlook, you want some good political conversation, go check out Queen Lily, her channel. She is a YouTube creator out here. Go check her out. Okay, she's got some good stuff happening over there. Hello, Queen Lily. Thank you so much for being here today. I do appreciate that. Okay, Angel here at 62 said if she's getting SSI of that state, they're not giving her much, if any. That cuts into her SSI check. Angel here 62, you're right, and I don't know how any of that set up. Right, we would totally be speculating. Right, we would totally be speculating on that. Right. But what I do know is that at the end of the day, Sonya needs to feel needed, and that Baby and Nesto make her feel needed. They validate her in ways that are extremely toxic. Okay. Extremely toxic to be validated in that way. But that's what we do know. So, as far as all the other stuff goes, I don't know. And honestly, I don't even know how any of that works. You know what I mean? But we do know that she's a broken person, and she needs these things to make her make the pieces fit, right? Brown wife, thank you so much for being here. She says, "Hey, Native, how are you? Hope you are doing well." Um, a lady 747 says everybody mad at Barack Obama were guilty. Hit dogs hollered. Absolutely. But a lady 747, how she know when she don't watch the news? Huh? Where she find out from? Quentin? Is Quentin the one that told her? I don't know. Let's listen.
I agree. I heard it loud and clear this morning. I saw it in the
Okay, so I listened to maybe 2 minutes of it, and I was like, I don't even want to hear what the hell he got to say, because he's part of the problem with the rest of them. So after 2 minutes of what he was, and then I just saw the caption of him trying to, come in and it's like, why would you even speak and say that? Like, you can't even name anything that y'all have done for specifically for black people to even say anything to specifically black people. What have y'all done? What have y'all done? I've been in office for the most part. We had what, 2 Republicans in office in the last 20 years?
No, he's speaking on black men. That's what he's speaking on.
But what
Now,
the fuck? Why? She locked up black men. She was a prosecutor that locked up Spanish and black people. Her record is fucked up in California towards people of color. So now what?
Hey, Sonya. Kamala Harris was not the police, okay? Kamala Harris did not lock up anybody, okay? What Kamala Harris did was she prosecuted criminals, all right? Which, for those of us who want to live in safe communities, we appreciate. Now, is the criminal justice system fair? No, it's not. Is Kamala Harris responsible for that? No, she's not, okay? So she didn't lock up anybody. She prosecuted, just like Will Wooten, okay, let's just bring it all the way back, Sonya, okay, since we want to talk. Will Wooten didn't lock up Ernesto. Fonnie Willis didn't lock up Ernesto. But guess what they are going to do? What they are going to do is get justice for the people that were wronged by this particular criminal, okay? Right? Just so we're on the same page, okay? Let's listen.
Changed. Lock people up. She locked up parents, truancy. That shit's not like that. Please don't forget. They always try to say, don't forget about slavery. Don't forget about shit. Remember everything, because history repeats itself. So she never, and she said it, she wasn't going to do anything specifically for black people. So why go after black people? Tell whatever class of people that she wants to specifically help, like the middle class, because she keep talking about, I'm from a middle class, I'm from a middle class, I'm from a middle class. Okay, well, talk to the middle class voters and tell them to vote for her, because she apparently is going to look out for the middle class.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear this one more time. Okay, because people be like, "Why you always call her dumb?" Why you always call her dumb? Okay, y'all want to know? Listen to this. Just listen. Listen to what she says.
Don't forget about shit. Remember everything, because history repeats itself. So she never, and she said it. She wasn't going to do anything specifically for black people. So why go after black people?
Okay, Trina too. Listen real quick. Listen to how dumb this sounds right here. Listen.
Tell whatever class of people that she wants to specifically help, like the middle class, because she keep talking about, I'm from a middle class, I'm from a middle class, I'm from a middle class. Okay, well, talk to the middle class voters and tell them to vote for her, because she apparently,
her brain gets stuck right here. Okay, this is where her brain gets stuck. All right, the middle class, and so talk to the middle class. Now watch this. Watch this, Anita Richmond. Watch this.
is going to look out for the middle class.
The fuck? Wait. So talk to the middle class because she gonna look out for the middle class, but she looking out for the middle class, but don't talk to black folks because black folks ain't middle class. That's what she just said. She said, don't talk to black folks because you're going to look out for the middle class. Now, is she or is she not separating black people out of the middle class in her statement? She is. She's saying, don't talk to black folks, talk to the middle class because apparently, and then her brain gets stuck, she going to look out for the middle class, right? That what she just said. So black people are not middle class people, y'all. I don't know if you knew that, Del Sol. Okay. I don't know if you knew that, Salt and Pepper Tresses. That's right. I don't know if you knew that, Miss Principal. But did y'all know that there are black people and then there are middle class people? According to Sonya, black people and middle class people are two different classes of people. And that Kamala Harris should have just talked to the middle class people and not the black people because the black people are not middle class people. That's what this dummy just said. Okay. All right. Jay Blake says she just like to hear herself talk. She do, and it's good that somebody does because damn it, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Whew. Okay.
Because that's what she's been talking about. So he should have spoke to the middle class instead of black men. And then you get all of these radio people trying to talk to the black men or black people. I guess because she's in that sorority shit, they know they got the women all locked, you know? Because that's a whole clique in itself. So she got the women. Let's go after the men. But yeah, that was out of line. You should have just.
It's called campaigning, you dummy. And by the way, let me just say this while we're on the subject of Kamala Harris. That book, 107 Days, I am about halfway through with it. If you all are not aware that there's a book that Kamala is describing the campaign, the 107 days that she had to run for president, it's an amazing tale so far. Like I am really enjoying it. Go pick it up. I love it. Like I said, I'm about halfway done. I'll be done with it in the next probably day or so. But it is really, really, really good. And there are a lot of revelations about what actually happened during that campaign that I think you'll be kind of surprised about what happened. I think you'll be kind of shocked. But it is a good book. 107 Days is the name of it. Okay. I just wanted to throw out that unpaid ad for her. If anybody knows Kamala Harris, just let her know that the Native Tribe Show is endorsing her book. Okay. All right. And maybe throw me a check. I'm just saying. But anyway, glad to promote it for free. Let's listen.
Left that alone and not sit in it. Because just going after the race and not saying specifically, politically, why it would make sense. So
well, your boy said he loved black men.
He looked out for him.
Oh, man.
He spoke up for Michael Jackson when they called him a rapist. He spoke out and said he's not a perv, he's not a child molester. He spoke out on that. When they went after Mike Tyson, he spoke out on that. When black men in the 80s couldn't get a business loan from a bank, they sent them to Donald Trump and he gave them checks. He was giving them money to finance their businesses. So, I mean, they could talk shit all day long.
He did no such thing. And I'm not going to sit here and go over all the bullshit that Donald Trump put black people through, all the way from discrimination when him and his father were up in New York with apartments, to the class action lawsuits that black people brought to him at the Taj Mahal and at his casinos, to the Central Park Five. I'm not going to go over all the racist shit that Donald Trump has done and all the lies about black people that he has propagated from the White House. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to say that right now, she is full of shit. That's all I'm going to say.
I didn't know that. Now I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now
They're not gonna say
I ain't never
that
seen
shit.
that.
That's all true. I seen the videos. I didn't hear it. I saw the actual videos and the news clippings from when they did it. And then when he spoke to Larry King.
But I thought he didn't watch the news. I thought he didn't watch the news, Queen Lily. I thought zesty little dude didn't watch the news, Queen Lily. What you mean you saw news clippings? Where you saw news clippings that wasn't the news, you dumbass? I'm just curious. I thought Ducky Dexter, I thought he ain't watched the news. I thought the zesty little dude on the left side of your screen ain't watched the news. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
When Michael Jackson was going through that, him and Larry King had an on-phone interview, and he was talking about how Michael spent time with his kids, and Michael is not that.
Did he contribute to Michael Jackson's defense fund? Besides making a statement about Michael Jackson, did he contribute to Michael Jackson's defense fund? Now, pardon me if I'm wrong, but was Donald Trump in attendance to the Michael Brown protest? What about Freddie Gray? Philando Castile? What did Donald Trump have to say about Trayvon Martin? Stephon Clark? Huh? George Floyd? Did I miss something? Did I miss Donald Trump since he sticks up for black men? Did I miss Donald Trump sticking up for those names that I just mentioned? When Oscar Grant was murdered at the BART station in Oakland, where was Donald Trump? Now, mind you, I know he wasn't the president at that time, but he was still a public figure. And if he was able to speak up for Michael Jackson when Oscar Grant was murdered at the BART station, where was Donald Trump's statement then? Anybody want to find it for me? Huh? Anybody want to find it for me? Prima Wanda, can you find me the statement that Donald Trump made about Trayvon Martin? Since he sticks up for black men, since he's so into black justice, I'm just wanting to know why he seemed to be absent when black men were being murdered by the police. I'm just wondering. Salt and pepper tresses. I'm just trying to get an understanding, Ducky Dexter, on where this champion for black men that Donald Trump seems to be, according to Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. Where the fuck was he at during all of those tragedies? Eric Garner. Where was he at? Huh? Aunt Natty said there was none. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. But yet, her proof that he likes black people is that he made a statement to Larry King about Michael Jackson. Make that bullshit make sense.
Him in lies. The woman who's got her child saying it is up. It's a money grab. He said Michael is not that person, and then Michael got acquitted. He spoke out against that. He spoke out against Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson went through that allegation shit. He spoke out and said that it was wrong, that he's innocent, that he's not that type of person, that he got caught up in some bullshit. And he spoke aloud to the media. He didn't speak at home about it. He spoke to the media about it. Please, they don't want nobody to think anything positive because he's not for the machine. He's against what the government is trying to do. And they know if he get in power, he's not going to keep the bullshit going that they've got in place for us.
Well, he already been in power one time now. Come on now.
And he didn't do anything against us, did he? He didn't do nothing wrong.
I don't remember.
You don't
none
remember
of that.
2000?
Nah.
Hold on, 2016. You was in LA. You was in LA.
I don't remember none of that. Okay. Well, I'm saying all I remember is what I had going on. Yes.
Were you struggling? When you went to the grocery store, did you feel some type of way? When you went to the gas station, did you feel some type of way? When you was paying your mortgage or your rent, were you feeling?
You mean was when I was going to the gas station having to wear a mask because this dummy didn't take a deadly virus serious? Is that what when you mean when I had to go to when I had to leave my house in the middle of a lockdown because dummy dismantled all of the protections that the Obama administration put in place in case there was a deadly outbreak of a virus? Is that what you're talking about, Sonya? You talking about then? Then when dummy was on TV talking about drink some bleach? And the poison control centers across the country, the call centers were flooded with calls from people who were drinking bleach because this man got on television and told people to drink bleach to get rid of the damn virus. Is that what she's talking about? Mary Willis, is that what she's talking about? Yee, aka Abuelita, is that the period of time that she's talking about? Because if that's the case, we're remembering two different times. Okay? Because that's what I remember. I remember getting calls from people telling me that people that I loved were no longer with us because of this virus that he didn't take serious. Is that the same memory that she has right now? I'm just trying to understand because I'm trying to get on the same page because people tell me that I'm too hard on this little boy on the left side of the screen. But I'm just trying to let y'all know that no matter what y'all say about what I say about her, she's a dummy. Okay? At the end of the day. Yes, Miss Principal, people were actually drinking the bleach because the president told them to do so, and he has a cult like following where when you are in a cult, whatever the leader says to do, that's what you do. Yes, that happened. That did happen. Okay. Jane says, I hate that these people vote, but that's why they dumb down the American educational system. So you get people like her, and you get people like the dude on the right side of the screen who can't seem to pronounce words right. Okay? Yes, that's what you get. Let's listen.
Type of way? No. Only when what's the name got in office, my rent went up $700 when Biden them got it. $700 in one term. That's crazy. Rent never go up that high. And then food and gas, everything freaking tripled. I was talking to you when we was in the gas station. I mean, in the grocery store. I told you I had like 12 items for $110. You know, when you go to the 10 or less item lane at the grocery, who spends $100 in that lane?
Let's see. So if you okay, y'all help me with the math, okay? Y'all help me with the math. If you have 10 items and each item that you have is $10. All right. Now, this is a pop quiz, so I'm going to just call on people randomly. Okay. If you're in the 10 item lane and you have 10 items and each of those items is $10, okay, let's just say that one of those items is $8 and the other one is $12. But let's just say all of them by coincidence are $10 and you got 10 items. Let me see. Just Nikki, are you going to spend $100 or not? Anita Richmond, 10 items and they're $10 a piece. Are you going to spend $100 or not? Michi 3. Bevy C, y'all help me out. If you are in the 10 item line and you got 10 items and each one of those 10 items is $10, are you going to spend $100? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just Nikki said $100 all day plus tax. Tanya B said $100. What the fuck is she talking about? What point is she making right now? If you don't want to spend $100 on 10 things, don't get 10 things that are $10 a piece. Hell, get 10 things that are $5 a piece and you'll get $50, right? She's not making a point right now. She's not. And she's sounding real stupid. Real stupid. Kim Andrews. She sounds real dumb. Okay, all right, just real dumb. As a matter of fact, you know what, Sonya?
Y'all sound clown. That sound like a clown statement.
Sound like a clown statement to me. Let's listen.
Everybody now. Shit is crazy.
$100 in the 10-item lane.
In the 10-item lane. $100.
How much your chips cost? Your chips cost $10
Chips
now?
cost bag of chips is $6. Six
Oh, you
fucking
talking
dollars. No, the big bag. The big bag that used to be $2.49 is $6.
Right.
When the fuck has a big bag of chips been $2.49? I'm just saying. This should not. Now you just lying. Now you just lying. A big bag of chips ain't never been $2.49. I know, because I'm a chip lover. Okay, a big bag of chips ain't never been $2.49. Stop fucking lying.
Yes, it's $6. Shit is crazy.
Okay, so how much a case? How much a case of Coke go for? Let me hear that.
A case of Coke?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so Caucasian. Who drinks Coke? You mean Pepsi?
Well, don't. Hey, man.
I don't know. I don't buy soda like that, and I definitely don't buy Coke and Pepsi products because Bill Gates has it.
All right, yeah. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. Pretty GC. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says her ass is like her brain, non-existence. Yes. Okay. Not a brain. She got no ass. Nothing. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat, GC. I do appreciate that. Queen Lily says he drank the water. He drank the water from the jail toilet. Something keeps him from being able to develop his thoughts. I mean, have y'all checked out this haircut? I know the barbers in the jail be doing the best they can, but god dog, look at this shit. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. But yes, Queen Lily, he is a toilet water drinker. Absolutely. Yee, aka Abuelita, said not even at the Dollar General. Nope. I don't know where she getting the idea that a big bag of chips costs $2.40. They are always $4.99. It says it right on the bag. They have always been $4.99. They are always $4.99. And depending on what bag it is, they've always been either $4.99 or $5.99 for the big bag of chips. They ain't never been $2.49. She's a $2.49 lie. Okay? All right? Just Nikki said, I think she drinks it too. Where'd she get it from, Just Nikki? Where'd she get it from? I'm just saying. Let's listen. Shay looking up.
I'm like,
Okay, so you exercising now. You exercising like you're exercising your brain because you keep your brain sharp now. I definitely know that. Because you on 10 on every conversation. You on 10. So that I do know.
Trying us. Remember when I first told you they be trying us like people are stupid. Well, some people are stupid, but they be trying. And I be like, you gotta really think when the government, you gotta second guess everything. The government is never for the people. When they say they for you, they're not. Anytime they say something, it's always the opposite. Oh, but we care. No, y'all don't give a shit because if y'all did, nobody in this country would be poor and homeless. Nobody. You have enough money to take care of this whole fucking country, or enough land to build houses and put everybody homeless in that community. They have the money to do so. They have the money to do anything. Free education, free health, all of that. They have the ability to do it. You don't give a fuck about the people in it. All they care about.
So why do you think they're not trying to help the people to really better educate themselves like China and all that?
But they got in politics for the money, the power, and the control. That was it. Name a politician that actually went out and did something. It might be one, but no, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. No, they get caught up in sometimes in the beginning, like police officers that they go in, with a good intention and they get turned over and get, caught up in the bullshit. Politicians may go in there thinking I want to help the community, and then they get in there and they see, I could do this, that, and the other, and the power and all that, and they get caught up and then they switch up. But none of them people really give a shit. You got to look at everything. DAs are supposed to go in and find the truth and prosecute only by the truth. They would never go to court and lie and finesse and hide evidence if, you know what I'm saying, if they went with their oath, which is just to go after the truth. And if this person is truly guilty, then they go after them. If they're truly innocent, we're going to let it go. How many times do you ever see anybody, they always go, well, you know what, just plead to this. And it's like, but I didn't do none of that. Yeah, we get that, but just plead to this. Why do you want me to plead if I didn't do any of it? That doesn't make sense, but that's the system. And then you get lawyers that be just trying to push a plea deal on you. Dude, I didn't do it. Yeah, but just go ahead and plead to this. No, because I'm marked for life. Why would you want me to, you know what I'm saying, take a plea and have this on my back for life? Then I don't qualify for shit. I can't get in certain buildings, certain, developments. I don't qualify, you know, insurance if I want to have a business. I can't if I got a record.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because you do know that affects us. You do know that, especially insurance and car loans and homes and
you can't do shit. You can't do shit. Not in your name. And people don't understand that when they're young and in their 20s, that it's not like bad credit. You can recover from bad credit. You can't recover from a criminal record. Period. You just can't. You're stuck, and then they try to use it against you going forward. Oh, well, you did this 20, 30 years ago, so it's likely. No, it's not likely that I did that shit. So I know what you're talking about. People change. Or did I really do that shit? It's one of the two. That's what, and it's people in the system know that, because they know half the time when it's a plea, more than half the time when people take a plea, it's a good chance they're innocent. They just force them, trick them, scare them into it. Well, if we go to court, you're looking at 30 years. So you should just go ahead and take this plea. Yeah, but I didn't do it. Yeah.
So where is the lawyer in this conversation? You see what I'm saying? The prosecutor does not talk directly to the defendant. The prosecutor offers the plea to their attorney. So where is the attorney when that plea is offered? Because if the plea is taken, it's because the defense attorney doesn't see a way around or doesn't see a way to win that case. The evidence is too strong, just like her boyfriend, right? The evidence is too strong, it's too much for them to overcome. So what they will do is they will say, instead of going to trial, because the chances of us beating all of this evidence is slim to none, and you getting a higher sentence, then let's take this plea because that's what's going to work out best for your interest. They don't tell the person directly, well, you need to take this plea. No, it has to go across their attorney. That's the reason why they have attorneys. So she's leaving that part out. That if a plea is taken, it's probably on advice of counsel that that plea is taken. But she ain't gonna talk about that. You know why? Because Ernesto has one of the worst lawyers I've ever seen do anything. His name is Sean Hoover. Right? This man will walk in. If you stole some pencils, you gonna get life without parole. If you stole a car, you gonna get life without parole. If you if you got a parking ticket that you ain't paid in the 60 days, guess what Sean Hoover gonna get you if you don't pay that ticket? He gonna get your life without parole. And so she don't want to talk about that. All right. She don't want to talk about that. Not at all. All right. But GC, thank you so much for the super chat. Says her lies bounce off her bottom lip and end up in shit. GC, where you get it from? Huh? Where are you getting that from? Is it because it's Sunday? All right. But guess what, GC? You're going to get this. Okay. Right? You're going to get the round of applause. All right. Miss Boogie Down, thank you so much for being here. And GC, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. All right. Listen, y'all. No, aka I believe it. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Don't let Sean Hoover represent you for shit. Because you ain't getting out no time soon. As a matter of fact, you're not just going to get life without parole. You're going to get life without parole, and then you're going to get an additional, 70 years. 15 years. 30 years on top of, okay? All right? I'm just saying. You going that's right. Look, Miss Boogie Down, thank you for the super chat. Miss Boogie Down says, if you jaywalk, you gonna get life without parole. Fucking with Sean. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, the man's track record speaks for itself, okay? It does. I ain't making this shit up. All right, Southern Child of God, I am not making this shit up. Okay, Southern Child of God says, I'm starting to think Hoover represents his enemies. It sure would seem like it because, boy, you ain't coming out of jail no time soon, fucking with that man and his tight ass suits. I'm just saying. Let's listen, y'all. Let's listen.
Yeah, but you're looking at 30 years. You really want to take that chance? Just go ahead and take the plea. Like my plea voice. Go ahead and take this plea. You know what I'm saying? We know you didn't do it, but you don't want to take the chance. Yeah, but if everybody's honest in court, why would I go to jail? Why would I go to jail if everybody's honest in court? When has a DA been honest? And just honestly, here's all the evidence. Everything I'm going to say in court is everything we have. I told you my friend just did jury duty, and the jury found him not guilty. This little dude, they tried to say he murdered somebody, and he didn't. And the judge knew he didn't. And instead of the judge dismissing it, she sat there and they had no evidence that this boy did the shit. And I don't even know how this even went to the grand jury and passed. They had to lie to the grand jury in order to get this indictment. And then he went to court. His mama had to pay all this money to stress. You know what I'm saying? This boy sitting in jail 2 years of his life, all to get that shit dismissed. Or no, they did a not guilty verdict. And then the judge going to say afterwards, well, I started to dismiss this, but like this is a person's life. 1 day in jail is fucked up. Like, why do y'all take it lightly? Like, oh, he all right. No one's all right in fucking jail, especially if you didn't do that shit. Who the fuck want to be amongst criminals and bullshit and all of that? And you know what I'm talking about?
I do every day. Every day. Yeah, jumping all on the tables.
Yeah, who want to be going through that shit? And then you still got to worry about your life, even if you're innocent, because people in jail, innocent. Innocent don't mean shit. Is this DA going to play fair? That's what you got to worry about. And 90% of the time, no, they don't. Because all they care about is a win. No, citizens care about real criminals going to jail, not a win, not your conviction rate. I got a 100% conviction rate. Well, people go to jail innocent. Police arrest innocent people. So what are you talking about? If police arrest innocent people, and you talking about you got a 96, 97% conviction rate, you're sending innocent people to jail. That's not the point. You're supposed to send guilty people to jail, not innocent people to jail. That's all people care about is the guilty off the streets, not your conviction rate. How do y'all get?
But Sonya, according to you, ain't nobody guilty. According to you, everybody lies. According to you, nobody actually commits crimes. So how is it that you want to in the same breath talk about guilty people going to jail when you don't think anybody is guilty? You think this man is innocent. You think every man that ever does anything is innocent. So how is it that you're going to turn around and say you're supposed to put guilty people in jail? Well, according to you, who the fuck is guilty? If the man on the right side of your screen got all that god doggone evidence against him, got a witness list out of this world, right? The motion to suppress failed. So there is evidence, there are witnesses, but you think that he's innocent. How that work? How that work, Analytical One? Analytical One says, Sonya, everybody in Nesto's circle, with the exception of the Honorable Shirley Strawberry, was a criminal. That's right. That's right. That's right. But some kind of way, Analytical One, we're supposed to believe Nesto ain't do shit. Huh? V the One says she talks out the side of her neck. She sure does. She sure does. You know who else talks out the side of out of their neck? That damn Sean Hoover. Sure do. Yep. Okay, let's listen.
This shit twisted, but that's politics. It's all politics. Politicians. Bullshit.
I'm laughing at you. I'm not laughing what you're saying. I was just laughing at you. That's all.
Man,
Hey, you
show me the tail. Show me the tail, okay? You can tell me, but I'm going off what I see. Government always talks some bullshit, but right now, y'all don't give a fuck, and it shows. Y'all can't say anything different because people are sleeping on the streets. People in North Carolina are fucked up. Every time there's a disaster, here's $5. I lost everything. I'm sitting, standing. I have no clothes, no food, no nothing. And insurance, a lot of people in that area didn't have flood insurance because it's not likely to flood over there. So they're not even
Right.
covered for what went wrong. But the government's
Right.
going to give me $5. They got five on this shit. You know what I'm saying? That should help me. My job is gone because the county's fucked up. But they're going to send Ukraine a couple $1 billion and give us a couple
Now
like
that don't
pennies.
make that's the part don't make sense to me.
Why?
I don't
Why you
believe they
think
be
that?
sending money over there like that. I
They're
just don't believe
sending
that.
it, and they're sending it because they're getting half of that, if not most of that, back in their pockets. Because who's watching the books in Ukraine? Who's watching the books in Israel? They putting all that shit back in their pockets. All right, give the country about a couple 100,000 and then we're gonna split the rest. We're gonna divvy it amongst ourselves. You think that they're actually putting that money towards the country that they're sending that money to? Why do y'all care so fucking much about that country, but not the country you're from and the people that's here? It's bullshit. Show will be the tale. Quit listening to the bullshit and watch what they do. Watch what they do.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was on mute. I think that it's very timely. All right. I think that is very timely of what we're talking about. First of all, GC, thank you so much for the super chat. GC says, keep defending Nesto. Let's see how long your money lasts. Okay. And that's very true. But GC, I also want you to know if you keep defending Trump, we've already seen the way people's money has lasted, right? Right now in Georgia, as of November 1st, people here in Georgia will not have food stamps because of the government shutdown. We are talking about a Republican Senate, Republican House. The Republican Party is responsible for this, regardless of what they say about Chuck Schumer, regardless of what they say about anything else. Now, this man that in October of 2024, that she is sitting here defending, right? Saying that the government doesn't care about, that Donald Trump, some kind of way, cares about people, right? But at the same time, the government doesn't care about people. Well, guess what? Donald Trump is the government, and the fact that this government shutdown is affecting so many people at this time, whether it be workers, whether it be people that aren't getting paychecks, or whether it be the people in Georgia who, as of November 1st, will not get SNAP benefits to be able to feed their families, shows you that the little boy on the left side of the screen needs to grow the fuck up, get a fucking clue, right? And learn something. Because I think collectively as a country, we are learning that we have made the second biggest mistake that we have ever made politically by re-electing Donald fucking Trump. I'm just saying. Let's listen.
But they get caught up in the ear hustle. Like the government, not people, that people don't scam. Just because they never went to jail, just because they haven't been to jail don't mean they're not criminal.
No, that's true.
Because they go over
That's
there and
very
they
true
kill
now.
people. Murder is supposed to be illegal, but you go to a country and you kill innocent civilians that have nothing to do with what the fuck y'all got going on, and y'all look at like whale casualties. No, it's illegal for you to just kill people. So why are y'all killing innocent civilians that don't have nothing to do with what the fuck that y'all said y'all over there for? But y'all killing people. But y'all can kill people. It's okay for y'all to kill people. We just can't do it. I get it. I get it. y'all can go over there and take all the money.
What you get? What you get? What you get?
I get the bullshit. I
Oh,
get the
okay.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I get the set of rules. You know how you have a set of rules, and then we have a set of rules. And because y'all are government, y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do, in the name of whatever bullshit y'all try to sell us.
Thank you, Shay.
Food. I love you. I love you. I love you. Almost up.
Good love you too. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Be easy on that.
Bye.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you. Shout out to Shay for eliminating a lot of the bullshit that was in that call. Without Shay editing, okay, there would be um, a lot more bullshit for us to talk about. But Shay had mercy on us and she hit the mute button and fast forward through that. So shout out to Shay, phone calls from prison, for making our lives just a little bit easier getting through this call. Now, let's move on to call number 2.
What I hate the most. Hello.
How are you today?
Oh my God, that baby had me late. How are you? I hate this phone.
Why?
Because the window's right behind me.
Oh yeah.
Freaking sucks. Like this. I hate 14A. Anyway, how are you?
Good. Well, why you getting to put you on 14A? Why you tell them to change it?
I think they have them pre-assigned because they just.
What in the I Dream of Jeannie is happening to her hair within a week, y'all? Look how much her real hair has grown in a week. That's right, her real, because apparently Nesto can't say L's, I guess. Her real hair has grown from the 13th to the 20th. Look at that shit right there. Kimberly Bloom, are you not impressed? Huh? Legacy Moon, are you not impressed? Lady Janice, Justin's mom, are you not impressed? Look at her hair from a week to now. It has grown tremendously. Juju D, are you not impressed? Huh? Huh? Positive OTC, do you see the growth that has happened in 7 days, y'all? This is 7 days in between these damn visits. I'm just saying. Lion Mom, thank you so much for being here. Lion Mom says, so what country is she going to move to that does not have a government, one which operates within their own set of rules? Where is the government that the people control and is 100% transparent? Right. There is no, she doesn't have an answer to that. All right. If we were to ask her, she would not be able to answer that because she doesn't know. Because a lot of these people, these conspiracy theorists, these sovereign citizens, they don't think outside of their own talking points. Right. They have talking points that they like to talk about that they think sounds good. But when you ask them anything outside of their talking points, they don't have an answer for anything that is actually productive, right? Conspiracy theories don't produce anything. Conspiracy theories are just there to make people feel smarter. So no, Lion Mom, she wouldn't have an answer to that. So there's no sense in even asking her anything like that. Analytical One says she switched to that ponytail in protest of him liking the more refined style from the prior visit. Pure oppositional thinking. I love it. I love it. Lady Janice says, no, Native, I'm not impressed at all. What am I impressed by is Mia X on Versus last night. I heard Mia X did her thing, Lady Janice. I heard. I'm going to have to check it out when we get done, okay? Shirley Testified finally says, the weave has grown. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Look at her, y'all. Look at her. She ready to jump in that bottle and twitch her nose so that Nesto can get out.
I know where you go. I think once you schedule it, they have you pre-assigned for whatever booth you're going to be at. So they know. I guess I don't know. It just seems they already know. I don't think they like randomly do it when I get here. How are you? God, I can't see myself. I look so chocolate.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like you're way back there. It's zoning in now. It was zoning in then. Well, that was done. I guess it had to focus in on you. Just trying to. But anyway, yeah.
Hey man, how are
I'm still trying to stay focused, staying focused, staying focused, straight up.
All right, waiting for that day in court. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really was thinking today, bring a book, bring a book, bring a book. But, you know, it is what it is. I was running out the door and she was screaming and crying. And I was like, ugh.
Okay.
She got a
Okay.
rash on the back of her. Something she's allergic to. She's scratching all morning.
Oh, okay. So are you gonna just go ahead on and adopt the baby? See, it's trying to focus in now.
At this point, right?
Yeah.
Right, because her mom calls like once a week or once every, twice a week sometimes. But yeah, basically. For the one day I get her, one day I send her home, she's like, when are you coming to get her? And I'd be like, all right, let me get her. I ain't doing nothing else.
Oh,
I drag her
okay.
with me to Detroit when I go to Detroit and just drag her with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing else. Just sitting in the
Oh,
house.
okay.
Sitting.
What?
What kind of news you want to talk about?
You talking about that ching
What you see on
ching?
the
You
news?
funny.
What you see on the news?
What I see on the news, same thing. You know, lies and tales and manipulation, trying to get everybody to jump on each one of them sides. Same thing. It's every 20 minutes.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next month when it's over?
What's gonna
What will
happen?
they talk about when it's over? When it's no more election?
It's gonna be a lot for them to talk about. You know, they gotta have that next 2 months of it ain't right, this and that. You know how I go. It's the same thing.
I don't see him losing. So I mean, his rallies is like rock concerts. Her shit is like a high school game. That's how many people be at her shit compared to his. So I can't see the polls being for real, which they're not. They lie on everything, and I just don't see her and him being like this in the polls. I see him being like this. Here she is, and here he is.
Oh, okay. That's what you see.
You look at the rallies, and his should be like a Taylor Swift concert. You get me? Like a Beyonce concert. Be like stupid, like an arena, like a football game packed. That's how it be.
I can't see all that. I just see clippings. They just show clippings. That's all.
Yeah, they're not going to really show the. You got to watch the people that go, and then they'll show. I'm supposed to go to the rally on the 23rd, but when the people in the audience pan and you see, but the news is not going to show it. No, they're not. They're not going to show him at the podium. They're not going to show the crowd. But they'll go to her thing and show her crowd, and it'll be like a high school game, and then they'll pan out, show his, and his will be like an NFL football game. And that's all of his rallies. All of his rallies be that thick. So it's like, how can you even say that they're neck and neck when the rallies are just that different in size? And it's not even close. Not even close. You need like 30 of her rallies just to look like half his crowd.
That's not true. But listen, I'm just, I was sitting here trying to figure out, what does she remind me of? What does she remind me of? And I remember these commercials back in the day for, different toys. And, even when you were a boy, you still see commercials for these girl toys and everything. And I remember that there was this one particular toy that came out a long time ago. Um, I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but I was trying to figure out, y'all, what she was reminding me of. Okay, and besides "I Dream of Jeannie," she was also reminding me of Majesty. Okay, I it was bugging me. It was bugging me. It was bugging me real bad. Okay. And yes, TD Will, Majesty. Yes, look at her. Look at her. It flows the same. It has like almost the same kind of curliness going on there. All right. Muffin 218, I ain't talking about the horse itself. I'm talking about the hair. All right. And what she was trying to imitate. Now, Muffin 218, if you ask me who wore it better, I'm going to say that the horse wore it better. Okay. All right. Look, Lady Janice, I'm sorry. Lady Janice said I'm ruining her childhood. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, Lady Janice. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. A Lady 747 said that is her spirit animal. I agree. All right. DC Lively again says that the horse looks better than her. The idea that the horse looks better than her. Okay? Right. Yee, aka Abuelita, says that she reminds me of My Little Pony. Yes, indeed. Um, I'm just saying. It was bugging me, y'all. It was bugging me. It was bugging me as to who she actually looked like. Okay. All right. What this hairstyle was reminding me of. Okay. All right. It was just bothering me. Okay. I had to get that out. All right, y'all. I had to get that out. All right. Let's listen to some more.
That's how far apart.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what's going on in a minute. It'll show to tell, like ours.
Mm.
So how was your week this week?
This shirt is so itchy. Ugh.
It's itchy.
Yeah, I had to put a bow tie underneath it, so just in case it was see-through, because it's linen, beige linen. Yeah, it's kind of itchy. I never wore it, so I had to put
Oh,
something
okay.
on.
So how was your week this week? You had a positive week.
Yeah.
Man, that was ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's positive. I mean, I had no negative situations. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
It's all
just
good
went
in
by
the hood.
pretty fast then. Went by pretty fast then.
I'm telling you, everything's going by fast. A week go by fast. A month go by fast. You know? It's about to be your birthday again.
Well, you know what? Guess what? It don't feel like no birthday. It don't even feel like that in here. It just feel like a regular day. That is it. There's nothing exciting about that.
60, he about to be 60.
In jail.
Right,
in
that
jail.
part. That part. Heard about that shit.
So, yeah. I mean, it is. There's other people in worse situations. So, you know. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, this I do know for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a bright side to your situation.
Well.
Need your day in court.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Did you say my prayers the other night before you went to sleep? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I prayed one other time for you. I remember I said I prayed before. I prayed like, I mean, I don't know how, but I guess you just talk and you say
But that's all you take. That's hey, listen. Listen. God don't need for it to be perfect. He just need a conversation from your heart. That's all he needs. He don't need the script. You ain't got to write it down, manuscript it down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to your friends telling you what to say.
Pray as a child.
I'm sorry, you don't need to what? Manuscript it down? Did he say manuscript it down? What the hell? JDK says Sonya life is so sad. It is the saddest shit ever. That she plays dress up, right? She has to play, think about all the things she has to pretend to be. She has to pretend to be a political expert. She got to pretend to be a legal expert. She has to dress up in hairstyles that look ridiculous on her. She has to pretend to talk about shit that she don't know nothing about. All to impress Ernesto fucking Williams, y'all. I mean, look at him. Look at him. This is who she is trying to impress. Just saying. Yes, JDK. This is a very, very sad life. Very, okay. Kimberly Bloom says, at the point Nesto was hoping they don't find all the other shit that he's done. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We are at October of last year. All right. Boy, has shit changed. Boy, has shit changed. Let's listen.
When I was practicing the Muslim faith, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's all the same to me. It's all the same to me.
We just face and you know, so yeah. I mean, I've done it before. I just never done anything Christian related, but you know.
It don't matter.
Religion.
Okay, well, guess what? And what you have done already in religion is fine. It's gonna reach the same place anyway. Cause when we die, we all going to the same place. So it ain't like we're gonna be divided, going to no different block. You go that section over there. You go that section. That ain't how I go. So however you do on your praying, I'll take that and I'll run with that. I think it'll be safe and secure. Yeah, no devilish intention, none of that. I think I'll be genuine. So please do that for me. Please pray for me. I need all I can get. Thank you very much.
There's plenty of people praying for you. Trust and believe.
I don't know that. I just know what you got going on. I don't reach out that far. Yeah, I can't see it. Now once I get out, I can see all that. Then you know I can think of all these wonderful prayers and these wonderful people. But I don't know. I can't see what you see. So you're the eyes. So all I can do is just go on not by sight right now. So I appreciate that if you could do that for me. Yeah, some people say you got to watch who you pray for. Well, you know what? I understand all that.
So listen, Nesto, um, one of my people over here in the tribe, okay, wanted me to show you what they think your girlfriend actually looks like. And this is from our friend Salt and Pepper Tresses, you know, the one that make all the good food, right? Salt and Pepper Tresses wanted me to let you know that this is her. Okay. All right. Now, I ain't mad at this, okay? I am not mad at this, Salt and Pepper Tresses. I'm not. I'm not. And I appreciate you sending it to me because this is spot on, okay? This is spot on. This is Goro from Mortal Kombat, in case you all are not familiar with the video game Mortal Kombat. When you play it, this is who you got to beat at the end, okay? Okay, cupcakes. This is who you got to beat at the end of Mortal Kombat. And as you can see, they have similar hairstyles. And when they get mad, they have the similar look on their faces. Okay. All right. Okay. I just want you to know, Nesto, this is who my people think that your girlfriend look like. And I ain't gonna lie, Nesto, they're not wrong. Okay. They're not wrong about this. Okay. They're not wrong, Kimberly Bloom. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the video and I'm gonna leave this up here. Okay, I'm gonna play the video and I'm just gonna leave this up here so y'all can see. Okay, watch this.
You gotta watch who you pray with. I got all that too. But guess what?
Huh? Do you see it now? For anybody that wasn't able to see it before, do you see it now? Okay. Look, they both got their heads turned the same way. The eyebrows are the same. They literally have the same forehead, okay? They literally have the same exact forehead. Coffee's brewing. Look. Okay? All right? Okay? Y'all know why y'all come here every Sunday. Y'all come here for shit like this. Look. Look. That's right, Mary Willis. They are twins. All right. Shout out to Salt and Pepper Tresses for giving me this. Shout out to Salt and Pepper Tresses. I appreciate you pointing this out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. But look, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Old Mortal Kombat face ass. Uh-huh. All right. Let's listen. Let's listen.
But I'm asking for you to say a prayer for me. Can you do that, please?
I did. How do you need one?
I would just need every day.
Oh.
I need one every day. You know, I need one every day. If you hear the stairs, I hear every day in here.
Every day.
I had to go sit in the corner and just get my thoughts together. You have no clue.
Right. Reset.
Yes, I have to reset. So I can't get into a negative mind frame. I got to stay positive. God been good to me. So I can't see him not allowing me to get back out there and have my freedom again. I just can't see that. So that's why I'm asking you. To come out of your norm. Could it come out of your norm? That's all.
Right.
That's it.
Out the box for real.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy.
It's still itching on you?
No, not seriously, but it feels.
You don't feel normal.
Right. It's that.
I understand.
I'll
So
be
you get in your
donating
head.
this shirt. Look, I'll be donating this shirt. Like, I'll wear some shoes and they hurt my feet. I'd be like, oh, I'm donating or trashing you. Like, because you don't know when you try them on. The
No,
pain,
you don't.
You know, guys have that too. When you wear like certain dress shoes, they'll be.
Yeah, I'm like that. Look good.
Can't wear them. That's just
can't stand up.
Okay, right. And you try to walk and your feet just hurt. Shit's crazy. Man, I went through that in the 90s with them, all the shoes. Shoes used to be so awful in the 90s, just them pointy toes only. Then when they came out with the square toe, I was like, whoa, I like this. They brought back the square toe. The square toe came back this season.
Oh, it did?
Which I like. Yeah, I like the square toe. Yeah, because feet aren't like this. You know what I'm saying?
Not to be outdone, all right? Your friendly neighborhood cupcakes gave me this. Okay. Now, whoo, now is this what she was going for? Huh? Is this what Sonya was going for when she went to the hair store and told them to give her some ponytail? Is this the look that she was going for? I'm just saying, if we look at them side by side, all right, it would appear that this was the look. Who wore it better? Huh? Who wore it better? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave that up there while y'all figure out who wore it better. Because I'm gonna say I'm going with the horse. Okay. Going with the horse. Ms. Mesmerized, thank you so much for the super chat. Says begging for prayers from an atheist is insane. Right. Now that speaks more to Nesto's knowledge of religion, prayer, and spirituality. That speaks more to his ignorance than anything else, right? Right. I just want you to pray for me, even though you don't believe in the God that I believe in. So that means that your prayers don't have the right direction, right? Where are prayers from an atheist going? Where do they go? Because, see, prayer is a conversation with God. I can't have a conversation with somebody I don't believe in. Otherwise, I'm not talking to anyone. And that's what prayer is. Prayer is that conversation with God. But if I don't believe in God, who am I having a conversation with? Right? Thank you for the super chat, Ms. Mesmerized. That is a very, very good point that is absolutely insane. Now, I'm going to ask y'all again, who wore it better? Who wore it better, Sonya's boots? Huh? Coffee's brewing. Who wore it better? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Huh? Lady Bathshua Moshe says, wow, Wilbur's girl is rocking that mane and tail. Michi3, I am so sorry about your cornbread, okay? Michi3 said, I burnt my cornbread sitting here laughing with y'all. Michi3, you know what we do. You know what we do over here on these Strawberry Sundays, okay? You know the routine, all right? I'm going to leave this up here for just a little while longer for y'all to get y'all votes in on who wore it better, okay?
Shit. So the square toe was like a little bitty, you know.
So what's the deal? So why do women walk around with their toenails so long though? I don't understand that. How can you put the shoes on your toenails like your fingernails?
Mine are long in the summer, but not that long. Not like where they're past the shoe. But in the wintertime, when I go wear closed toe, I take them all the way down.
Oh, okay.
They don't look like I'm about to climb a tree, right? Because some of them be looking like.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about then.
Right. I've seen some where I'm looking like that is not even cute.
Okay. Because a lot of men don't really like.
That would be the same thing as when they wear those long, big umbrella eyelashes, and you be looking like, that's a lot, and then the toes, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot.
It's just a lot of stuff that women it's weird to me. And then you hear the men that say, you hear all men except for the gay guys say, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And they just, I don't try to look good for you. I look good for me. And I'm like, no, that's not how it goes. He has to look at you and be attracted to you. It ain't about you looking at you and being like, or it's really for other women. They're trying to look good for other women because only other women is feeling that vibe.
What?
That's all it is, because who's wearing it? Other women are wearing it. And they try to out eyelash, weave, wig, whatever. I don't know. I just feel like you're supposed to dress to impress a man. That's how it was growing up. My ideology was you dress to impress a man, not a female.
It's still like that. It's still like that.
And we have found the problem, okay? Think about what she just said and then think about the way that she conducts herself, right? We are supposed to dress to impress a man. When I tell you that does not stop at clothing for this woman or this little boy, right? She will do anything to impress a man, okay? She will do anything, including make her children and her daughter and her granddaughter sit in the parking lot while she goes to visit this incarcerated Negro on the right side of the screen. Okay. So we found the problem, y'all. It was the way that she was raised. She was raised to impress men, to do whatever it takes to get a man, to do whatever it takes to keep a man, even if that man is not your man. This man is married to several people as we speak. Okay? So that's the problem right there. But y'all, do you think that she put this shit in her head in order to impress the horse on the right side of the screen? Huh? Do you think that? Shay B says you're supposed to dress for you. And that's the other problem, Shay B, is that yes, it is nice to look nice, right? But if your whole sole purpose in dressing is so that a man can look at you, then something's wrong. If your sole purpose in dressing is to get a man, like I'm wearing all this, now trust me, as a man, I can tell you right now that there is not a certain outfit that attracts a man. It's not. Now, do we like to see women dress nice? Absolutely. But is that the end all be all decision? The thing that tips the scale for a man? Absolutely not. There are a lot of other factors, including personality, something that she does not have, intelligence, something that she does not have, honesty, something that she does not have. All of these things, along with being able to wear a nice outfit, is what impresses a real man. Okay? All right? Just for the record.
It's still like that.
It's a small group of women that do that. It's a small group of women that listen to men and what do he like, and I'm gonna dress accordingly because I want him to look at me and like what he sees. Some guys just be like, oh, I don't care.
No, they saying that because they don't know what they like themselves. So because they let the women program them in their head, thinking that this is the way and this is the way I want you to stay on what you need to stay on because this is what I'm on. That ain't how I go. That's not how I go. Yeah. So that's not how I go. I'm just keeping it 1,000. That's just not how I go.
Yeah, because my dad was in my ear my whole life, so I understand. And most of my friends in my adult life were male, so I would just always listen and get advice from the men, that I hung around. I never got advice from girls. It was always a guy. This shoe or that shoe, that shirt or that shirt, that dress or that dress. I don't even wear dresses. I don't think I own one dress.
I don't think you do either.
I do own one dress.
I don't think you do either.
Listen, last month when I went to court, I actually bought a dress. I bought a dress in Cleveland this summer, and it was just parked. I had it in Cleveland for the longest because I was like, I'll be shopping too much, so I have too much stuff to bring back, so I leave some stuff in Cleveland because I'm there a lot. And this time I was like, I'm going to bring this dress because it was like a blouse dress with the pockets and, it's really pretty. And I wore that to court the first time you went to court when you dressed out.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, I wore a dress. That was the only time I wore a dress in, I don't know, 5 years, 10. I don't wear dresses.
Oh, okay. So the tomboy still in you?
Okay, so not even that. I'm sorry. Erase all of that. I do. Because I sent you a picture when I was in Miami. When I was in Miami, before I got sick, I used to wear dresses. I used to wear the body-fitting dresses. Because I sent you a couple pictures with those on. So I wore those. But I'm talking about when it's formal, I don't wear dresses. I'll wear jeans and some expensive stupid top and heels. That's just, because I don't like to be overdressed. I'd rather be underdressed at an event than over the top. It's not comfortable to me, except for weddings. Then weddings I gotta wear, dress pants or whatever. But no one's in love, so who's going to weddings?
Oh, because you're getting older. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm going to funerals more than the weddings.
What? You going to funerals
more than weddings? Yeah, I'm supposed to go to one next Sunday. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go or not. I'm still be feeling like playing sometime, but yeah. It's in Cleveland. I know you. Leave. She got up. Like, as soon as you hung up with me this morning, her eyes was like this. And so I always try to close my eyes so she could be like, oh, she sleeps, so let me stay asleep, right? And then she just kept moving. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to get up and get ready. I don't want her to be like up. Because if she gets up she's gonna slow me down, because she's not ready and she's gonna be cranky. And sure enough, she was just itching and whining and itching and whining. I'm like, here, brush your teeth, eat a snack, watch Elmo. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Okay, well, make sure the baby get out there and get some air now, and then keep the baby sitting in the house. A house
I took her
bunny.
yesterday. We had her went out last night. And as soon as we got out the house, she went to sleep.
That's what it be. Yeah, they
I
get in
went to
them
the mall to
cars,
get
they
her
go to
some
sleep.
lo mein.
Some what?
Some lo mein noodles at the food court because she likes lo mein. And there's this lady in the foyer between the two doors at the mall. Her and her two kids, because they were homeless. She had some suitcases. And she was like,
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Hold up. What'd you say? Hold
There's
up.
a homeless lady and her two kids.
Okay.
They were like 6 and maybe 10. The little boy was maybe 10 or whatever.
She's making all of this shit up. A lady 747, thank you so much for the super chat. Says the men in her life failed her. She failed herself. Yeah, and I think that the man in her life, her dad, failed her tremendously, which meant that the men that she went after were failures. So they failed her because they were failures because the man that was supposed to teach her didn't, right? So because of his fail, everybody else was a failure. So that's the reason why the men in her life failed. So absolutely, a lady 747, that is an amazing point, and you're 100% right. They did fail her because they were failures because of the failure of her dad. You're 1,000% right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, only me 23. Thank you so much for gifting a membership. Only me 23 was gifted. Urban Media membership, and that membership went to baptize that ass. All right. So we do have a new member of the tribe. The family has all right. Now, all my new members, I don't have a lot of rules around here, but the one rule that I do have is that if you're going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. Thank you so much. And only me 23, I thank you for your generosity again. Gifting that membership. Thank you. All right. Let's listen to some more.
Yeah, she asked me to buy her some water, and I just ended up, they had the mall was closing. So this one place had all of their food, like to-go specials or whatever, last of the food. So I just bought up the 4 dinners that she had and just gave them to her.
You know they're getting ready to pass that law that homeless people can't sleep outside no more. You do know that, right?
That's already in effect in Florida, and I think that
he's wrong. Okay, just so you know, I'm not going to go over the actual law. He's wrong. Okay, what he just said is incorrect. Okay, all right.
That is because of that migration, immigrant situation.
No, they're trying to do it in Georgia. They're working on that right now.
They have. Well, the mayor had built some homes for the homeless. I don't know if he built enough, but
100. You talking about them 100 HUD houses you talking about?
Some little punk houses he built. Some little effort he made, to cover up the shit that he ain't doing. That he ain't supposed to, you know how they do. I'm gonna blind you with this while I'm over here doing this. So he did that little housing thing.
But they're supposed to be some of them buildings, them office buildings downtown that did not they closed down, so they're supposed to be making like apartments out of them. That's what I saw in the paper.
Little homeless studios.
Yeah.
They did that in LA.
That didn't last long. That didn't last long either. That didn't last long.
They just did it in LA. Like I just saw it. Like not even 2 months ago. They just did that. They just opened up a building for that in LA. And the thing of it is, you gotta house them separate. You gotta house men in one building and women and children in another building. And with children, I guess, because security. Because a lot of them people are, I guess, they may evaluate them to make sure they're not nuts. Because like when we was in court for you the first time, it was a guy who was sat in jail for it was either 2 months or 10 months, I can't remember. But he was telling the judge, I'm homeless. I don't have nowhere to go. And that's anybody that's sitting in jail for the most part. After 2 months, you lose everything. Sitting in jail, you lose everything.
Okay.
Unless you're sitting on stupid savings.
Yeah. No, I'm in here with these folks now, and I'm in here with them. So,
and they don't take that into account that a lot of the people that are out in the streets homeless A lot of them came from jail, arrested on some bullshit.
That's not true either, but whatever. Sweet Peasy, thank you so much for the member milestone. Sweet Peasy has been a member for 7 months, y'all. 7 months rocking with the tribe, right? Thank you, Sweet Peasy, for the member milestone, y'all. It is Sweet Peasy, and it is a member milestone. Thank you, Sweet Peasy, for rocking with your boy. I do appreciate that, y'all. It was a member milestone for Sweet Peasy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's listen to some more.
Found innocent and was like, okay, here you go, continue your life. Good luck out there. You know, we fucked up, but and we ruined your life in the process. You know, handle it. You know, that's what's so crazy. They just don't give a fuck. That's all. They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He was hungry. He was hungry. He was hungry. He was hungry, trying to get something to eat. Yeah.
It's crazy. You got those that, you know, do some shit. I've been watching some crazy police chase videos. These little youngsters is crazy as hell. There's a couple of older people, but for the most part, it's young people that's trying to outrun the police. And I'm sitting here like, you're not getting away. I don't care what you
This ain't them days no more. You can't get away with nothing. No, you can't do. You can't even really. You can't even drop a hair on the ground now.
I don't know. Other than computers, what other thing is different in the road? I guess they got it together.
Them cameras.
They got this thing now where they pull up on you and they shoot this thing and it sticks. It's a GPS and they stick to the perp's car, and so they fall back and let the perp go where he gonna go, and then they just wait and then they pounce right on the ass because they got a tracker on the car now. So they invented that for the police, which is safer, you know. Now I don't have to chase you and you kill somebody, you know, wrecking out or whatever. But they hit them with that GPS and it sticks to the back of the car. And the perp driving off thinking the police fell back, but they got a tracker on your ass. You gotta get out and pull it off, you know? Pull over, get out, pull it off. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What you finding for?
I'm trying to see. I was trying to see. You know, this thing is weird. You know? I was trying to see.
What you trying to see?
She is such a fucking weirdo. I promise she is. Listen, the Brown Family Chronicles, thank you so much for joining the tribe, y'all. We got a new member. Shout out to Bella, all right? Bella, thank you so much for the membership, for the member milestone. I appreciate that. Y'all, we got a member milestone and we have a new member. Now, the Brown Family Chronicles, I already know that you've been around for a while, so you already know that I ain't got a lot of rules around here, but the one rule that I do have is that if you're going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Bella, thank you for rocking with your boy for 8 solid months. Right? Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Let's listen, y'all.
You trying to see yourself?
I was trying to see the time left. It's a little.
Oh, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. Because you ain't got your glasses on, old lady. You got to put your glasses on, old lady.
She is old.
Okay, so do you know anybody who ain't got the laser surgery yet?
One person, but they said there's a risk of going blind. It's not that serious. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't look bad in glasses, so.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that you look good, you look bad. I just asked you that you can. Do you know anybody?
I have the answer. Is that okay, Yana?
Okay.
I have to tell the whole truth.
Okay, all right. Okay, I go with that. I go with that one then.
Can't tell the whole truth. Well, part of an answer. That's only part of the story. They say the whole truth, The whole
Okay.
truth.
All right, I go with that. I go with that. I go
And
with
they
that.
never ask you for that, which is so weird. And you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth. Let me tell the whole
Because
truth.
I'm surprised you didn't went and go get that old laser, so that's why I asked.
Only
Okay.
because I only need it for the phone. I love you. I love you. I love you. I only need
I
it for
love you
the
too.
phone and menus to read books, stuff like that, contracts. Other than that, I can see.
Can you see the dials on your car? Oh, that's right. You ain't got that. You just
My
got it.
speedometer.
Yeah. Can you see
My
that?
speedometer. Yes, I can see my speedometer. I don't need
Okay.
glasses. I only need glasses for cell phones, menus, and paperwork.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
tiny,
Okay.
tiny reading is what it
Tiny
is. When
reading.
it's tiny reading, I can't read it. Right. And I don't.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
No, you blind. Blind.
Yeah. No, I ain't blind now. No, I can still see a little bit now. But I'm just asking.
Squint. I be like, man, where your glasses at?
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I know. I take my hats off to the people who wear glasses every day. I take my hats off to them because this is an
Children
irritating.
wear glasses. It's all ages. Glasses don't really make a person old. You
No,
don't
I
feel
know
wear
that.
glasses.
I know that. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But wearing them every day though, every hour, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Sometimes I get bored taking these off and on, but I need them though. I need them. But I can say, I love you very much, and thank you so much for your time and patience, and thank you for supporting me the best you can. I sure appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do that for you. I like to.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next.
Y'all, oh my God, the end of that was fucking rough. Y'all, we made it through another one though. All right. All right. Shout out to phone calls from prison. Our friend Shay, her husband, who curate these calls and present them so that we can laugh, we can analyze them in the most negative way possible, right? Shout out to our friends over at Phone Calls from Prison, okay? This is all I got. All right. Shout out to the Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Ladies, thank you so much for everything that you do behind the scenes. I cannot literally do the show without you. All right. This is all I got for today. All right. Now, check this out. We got some things happening immediately after I'm done. All right. My friend V. Lenore is going to come on at 5:15. All right. So I know that it is going on 5 o'clock over here on the East Coast. At 5:15 on the East Coast, here she comes. All right. She is coming. And y'all go check out what's going on there. She's got some Zoom going on. And then guess what? After that, my friend Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries, will be on at 7 o'clock. So y'all got a full Sunday of all three of us today. Okay, you got me, you got V. Lenore coming up, and then after V. Lenore, my friend Legacy Moon will be on by 7 o'clock. All right. So enjoy, my friends. Y'all go support them. We are working hard out here to give y'all the best possible entertainment we can do. All right, especially on a Sunday. You ain't doing nothing else. You ain't doing nothing else but sitting around watching TV, all right? And watching football games and shit and eating all your delicious food. Okay. So fix yourself a plate. Enjoy V. Lenore and what V. Lenore got coming up after we get done here. All right. If you gave a super chat, if you gave a cash app, if you gifted some memberships, man, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I will be giving you all an update on me and my foot tomorrow. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. And we're also going to go over a sovereign citizen as well as I'll do it on Monday. So look out for me during the day tomorrow and then tomorrow evening. All right. And then that is when I will see you all again. All right. But thank you all for coming out. I do appreciate all the love, all the support. I love you right back. You all are amazing. Okay. All right. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. Yes, you. You are beautiful. You are loved and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that. Not even you. All right. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I will see you all tomorrow, but check out my friend V. Lenore. She is coming on next. All right. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow.